Hello, everybody. I don't know why. Oh, I see why. I'm sorry, guys. Like I said, it was running a little late, and so I'm a little off my game. I had to go do some stuff this morning with my wife. I don't know what the fuck happened to this thing. Jesus Christ, I'm all crooked. I'm all crooked here. So there you go. All right. My wife has Dashy on in the background. I have to mute that when I'll do that when I transition over here. So what we have today is a hell of a card. Blackjacks versus Niko Daddy, Neekotronus, and Yojo Daddy. Of course, then after that, it will be Zakaenin versus Alpha Red. As you know right now, the Figure Fight Club and the 3POA have been engaged in a feud here at the Gimmick Factory. So we're going to continue to see how that plays out, which will also lead into our next match, which is Obby the Snake Cobra one-on-one against Laser Pants. Laser Pants has made a proclamation. He said that Obby the Snake Cobra is a wiener grabber. We're going to find out tonight if he is, in fact, a wiener grabber. We're going to find that out tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Fourth match, a debuting Peter Moline. I know he looks just like Triple H. It's crazy. The resemblance is uncanny. But he will be in a match against two guys who have been impressing me every week. We've been doing this, and that is Kirbstomp Films and one James Lucas. Up next is the highly anticipated street fight, an Extreme Rules match between Rowdy Riles and Kitsune. To see how that plays out. Then, of course, we have another little bit of a grudge match that has been forming, a little shit talking going on between Alpha and Shane Edwards. Going to come to a head tonight at the Gimmick Factory. I'm excited to see how that plays out. Then, of course, Stacee Hatch takes on a debuting Alicia Gilbert. Of course, a.k.a. a member of the clique here, Gilbert. Then, of course, Steel Cage, the Saponi Werewolf, Justin Booth, takes on J-Mac. J-Mac's been talking a lot of shit. Member of the Figure Fight Club. He's had the numbers to back it up. The Saponi Werewolf will not be denied. Says, lock us in a cage and I will get this done. The wolf will come off the leash tonight. The question is, will that actually happen? And as I've been saying before, now we don't have a belt just yet, but we are crowning an unofficial Gimmick Factory champion tonight in a Royal Rumble. 30 men over the top rope. Last man standing will eventually get the inaugural Gimmick Factory Championship belt that they will then debut next week at the Gimmick Factory as our illustrious champion. The only person who is not involved in today's festivities is myself. I have excluded myself, considering that I am on the members-only stuff fighting for the WWE title between Bret Hart and Shawn Michaels. I am the #1 contender for that belt, so I have graciously excluded myself from the Gimmick Factory Championship. But don't think for a single second I ain't coming for that championship, because that's happening at some point. You will be calling me Tony Two Belts. But anyway, I focus on one thing at a time. So I'm focused on the WWF, WWE Championship, however the fuck you want to call it. And the Gimmick Factory now resides without Tone Bone tonight, as everybody else is vying for an opportunity to become the Gimmick Factory champion. So you're all involved in it some way or another. Give me 1 second to mute this stupid fucking TV behind me, and we will get to work. I'm excited to see how this plays out. Like I said, we have a stacked card here. A couple grudge matches being settled, a couple things being started, and we're going to crown a champion here tonight. That being said, let me make that my main screen. Here we go. The Gimmick Factory, the Saturday afternoon slam starts with a fantastic tag team match between the Blackjacks and Neekotronus. Now, I'm going to apologize ahead of time. My voice I'm not feeling so much under the weather, but I am feeling a little sick, so you might not get full-on Tony Styles tonight. Just consider, since I am not wrestling, I have taken over the commentary duties for Tony Styles. Tony Styles needed the day off. He had to go handle some business. So Tony Fatu, or Tone Bone, will be taking over the fucking booth. So get ready. Strap in. We're going to have a good time. Let me mute this TV, and I'll tell the dickheads in the booth to get this started. We'll be right back. Listen to this great Legend Series Wrestling Alliance theme song. It's one of my favorites. All right, I'm back. Here we go. Let's start the fucking show. That's right. Tony Styles has the night off, and your fearless leader, Tone Bone, has stepped in, because that's what we do here at the Gimmick Factory. We help each other out. One hand washes the other. Am I right or am I wrong, boys and girls? And I'm excited to see how this plays out, ladies and gents, as the Blackjacks will be taking on Niko Daddy. Now, listen, I was told that I have to handle the theme songs here, and I will do the best I can. But Lord knows, okay, I'm not sufficiently stoned enough to be winging this mouse around. But we'll see. Let's get to the action, boys and girls. Let me just make sure everybody's entrance is on, because I do not want to deal with that. Understand? Lay that all off, see? You fucks. All right. Okay, all the entrances are on. Good luck to all people involved. Let's get ready. Let's get to it. I know the Blackjacks are coming out first. I got their theme queued up. Who's ready to see people fight? Let's go. Saturday Afternoon Slam. Here we go, ladies and gents. Welcome to Saturday Afternoon Slam. Of course, Tone Bone here in the booth and taking over. Tony Styles, as he needed the day off. Now, Tony Spinks, welcome to the show. You will be in the Royal Rumble to determine the first ever Gimmick Factory champion, LSWA champion. However you want to picture this, I don't really care. The Blackjacks coming out.
The following is a tag team match set for one fall. On the way to the ring at a combined weight of 636 pounds. The Terror Lanza and the Monster Max, the Rough Riders.
It's got me in 6. That being said, we're looking at an opportunity of a lifetime between the Blackjacks and the winners. Right now, these two gentlemen are fighting Niko Daddy, Neekotronus, and of course, 6'10" Yojo Daddy. Now, I tried to fix his height. Does it work? I don't know, but it said he's 6'10". The game volume out of the YouTube.
And their opponents at a combined weight of 545 pounds. The Unrelenting and Big Nasty, the Alliance.
They do. There we go. Finally. There's finally the size difference we wanted to see. Neekotronus and Yojo Daddy. You can take it back. Neekotronus and the big man following behind him. That's how it's supposed to be. I'm going to fix it right now, everybody. Hold on. I'm barely here. Give me 1 second. here we go. Hold on, I got to shut up Neekotronus' theme song. You can barely hear me. She said the game is louder than me, so let's fix that. I appreciate you guys. Welcome to Saturday afternoon slam at the Gimmick Factory. I am Tone Bone filling in for Tony Styles. Tony Styles needed the night off because, and I quote, I need a break from the madness, he says. But you know, listen, that's neither here nor there. Can you hear me now over the game? Let me know, please, in Dankeschön, as I have lowered the game lower than me, and I should be coming through loud and clear. But let me know. Welcome, Alfred, as the Blackjacks now take on Niko Daddy. I appreciate all you guys hanging out with me Saturday afternoon slam. Of course, after us, go hang out with my guy Shane and Woody as they handle Smokin' Joe's, along with Jeff Farino will be joining them as well. And a big-time back body drop now by the Blackjacks. Let me tell you something about the Blackjacks. Listen, I know I'm not supposed to play favorites, but Tone Bone plays favorites. Let me tell you something right now, and I like the Blackjack style. Also, I will say this. I have cross pass on the WWF brand with Neekotronus, and he's been one hell of a competitor as well. As right now, he's getting it taken to him by the Blackjacks here. Ken Lanza and Maximilian Tucker. Maximilian Tucker, let me tell you something. He rocks the fez better than anybody. The game volume way low now, though. Okay, I'm just making sure that the game volume, it doesn't drain me out. So what about now? I'm trying to find that sweet spot where I don't get drained out. I am currently recording my audio separately so that I can put everything in with no fucking issues. Because I don't want the grass to get bad. Tony Styles out of the booth 1 week. I don't want to fuck this up. As Jojo Daddy goes for a big cover here. One. And a kick out by Ken Lanza. Great action here to open up the Gimmick Factory. As your host with the most here, Tone Bone, filling in for Tony Styles at the Gimmick Factory. Big time power slam by Jojo Daddy. We have a big time main event tonight. Co-main event, if I'm being quite honest with you. Steel cage match between J-Mac and the Spony Werewolf, Justin Booth. And then, of course, the Royal Rumble to declare the first ever LSWA / Gimmick Factory champion. Of course, you can rock the title on any brand once you win it. If you already are champion, you can still have an opportunity to win this belt as well. Right now, we don't have the belt. Of course, beautiful tag team work here by the Blackjacks. But once the belt comes to us, it's being made right now. Fantastic custom belt maker Reggie Parks working on it as we speak. A kick out by Neekotronus here. We will declare that new champion right here tonight. Alpha Red goes one-on-one with Shane Edwards. A lot of shit talking between Alpha 112 and Shane Edwards. And those two guys are gonna handle that shit tonight. And like I said, of course, the 30-man Royal Rumble. So if you're not on the card in a singles match, tag team match, you will be in the Royal Rumble. So please stick with us here. We appreciate you. Be a part of the LSWA. Big time kick here now by Neekotronus, but it's reversed by Maximilian Tucker, who picks him up and slams him. Jesus Christ, that guy's power is sick. You watching that, babe? You ain't watching it. What a fucking movement by Maximilian Tucker, who steps right on Neekotronus' abs and steps right over him. Now Maximilian Irish whipping to the corner to the tag in. Big Ken Lanza. Ken Lanza now is going to work over Neekotronus in that corner. The last thing you want to be is, as you know, I'm a worker here. You want to be stuck in the enemy territory here. As if they cut the ring off, the Blackjacks are known to cut that ring off. They will mess you up. But look at Neekotronus, fantastic maneuver. As I said before, I crossed paths with this young man in WWF. He's pretty fucking good. Excuse my language, but of course, Tony Styles is professional. I am not. Ha ha! Isn't that right, babe? That's right. Oh, look at this. Neekotronus going for a big-time choke slam. Whoa! Sit-out choke slam. And Maximilian Tucker just seems to be watching in a hurry. You better break that up, Max. Lucky Ken Lanza's got some balls. He kicked out of that one real quickly. And now Ken Lanza's locking up here. And this one is nice. Like I told you, Neekotronus, he's sly like a fox. This one, look at that. Oh, beautiful clothesline. Neekotronus, like I said, man, he's in line for the Intercontinental title. Kurt Angle better be in trouble, but I do know, Neekotronus tends to be a little bit more disrespectful, egotistical, calling that guy Perk Angle. You better be careful because Perk Angle will rip your leg right off your socket. Wait a minute now, Jojo Daddy finally, the 6'10" monster that we wanted to see is finally here. Goes for a big time cover here. Ken Lanza, 1, 2. Maximilian Tucker, a little slow to the draw, almost lost the opening contest here at the Gimmick Factory. And now Yojo Daddy, beautiful splash right on the back of Ken Lanza. Ken Lanza might be in trouble. And another splash, this time his legs. Holy crap. I'm liking the innovation or the innovativeness, I don't know words, right, of Yojo Daddy as he takes it to Ken Lanza. And now Neek back in the ring. I would assume Neek is the captain of the team here as he put this team together. Neekotronus is watching Yojo Daddy closely, as Yojo Daddy, of course, on the WWF brand. And Neekotronus noticing that a lot of people tend to align themselves with insurance policies or people that they know will have their back in a jam. And Neekotronus immediately going into 6'10" Daddy. Look at this now. Almost wrapping up Maximilian Tucker. A nice little roll up there. And now working over the arm of Max Tucker. Listen, Max Tucker, fantastic artist, but he is an ass kicker, man. You got to be careful. You got to stay on top of him here instead of placating to this LSW morons in this crowd. They're stupid. They don't know anything better. You know? Neekotronus, but instead of worrying about planes, I don't know. What are we getting here now? Look at the power displayed by Neekotronus. Are we getting, look at that move by Niko Daddy. What a maneuver by this tag team. Highly impressed with Neekotronus and Mason Rule. We all refer to him as Yojo Daddy. Big man now steps right over the top rope, climbing. Uh-oh, somebody's in trouble here, and his name is Maximilian Tucker. Fantastic elbow. But in comes Ken Lanza. Now, Ken Lanza going to break it up. Now, let me tell you something. Ken Lanza's an angry man. And he don't take kindly to losing. So if he loses, Max Tucker's going to get an earful when they hit that locker room. I'll tell you that right now. A nice fucking knee drop by Yojo Daddy here. I asked Yojo Daddy in the locker room crossing past Neekotronus. I said, why call him Yojo Daddy? He said, he won't tell me. He won't tell the story. He knows this. He says he makes people call him Daddy when he Jesus Christ, Niko, I don't know where this conversation is going. The guy's a big man. I guess he can make anybody call him Daddy if he wants. And here we go now. I will reverse Irish whip by Max Tucker. Max Tucker will not call him Daddy right now, I'll tell you. As he headbutts him into his own corner. Talking some smack to Neekotronus. I can hear them talking shit. Tony Styles won't tell you what they're saying, but I'll fucking tell you. Neekotronus says, try that shit on me, punk ass. And Maximilian Tucker goes, shut the fuck up. That's what he just said. An Irish whip now. Yojo Daddy into the corner. Now, so Yojo Daddy's turn now. Said, shut the fuck up to Ken Lanza. Jesus Christ, a lot of guys on testosterone. Nice senton. A combination by Max Tucker. Let me tell you something. I'd be worried if the Blackjacks decided to come to the WWF. They might take those tag titles real quick. As Neekotronus breaks that up. That's my man right there, Neekotronus. That's how you handle shit. That's how you watch your brother's back right there. A nice Irish whip by Mason Rule now. Tossing Max Tucker. I think he's going to tag in Neekotronus. Sweep of the devil here. Try to get that fresh man in. Because Yojo Daddy, when you're a bigger guy, you break down quicker. The stamina might not reach that head fast enough, because your head's up in the clouds. Of course, I'm not a doctor. I'm just assuming shit. And here we go now. Neekotronus working over Max Tucker. What a maneuver here. Now we're going to get some tag team action again. What are we going to get here? They're dumping Max Tucker up there on the top rope. Are we going to get a double back suplex from the boys here? Yes, we are, as they drop Max Tucker right to the canvas. And now Mason Rule has got him right where he wants him. Look at that fantastic pop-up powerbomb. Holy crap. Ken Lanza not doing anything about that. And whoa, Daddy. Niko Daddy are your fucking winners. Holy shit. My guys. Neekotronus. And Yojo Daddy. Bringing the club back to the WWF. The better brand, if you will. Of course, I am, the leader of that brand. I'm going to become the WWF champion, whether any of you mongoloids like it or not. I don't care if this crowd right now likes me. They can go suck off, all right? Because I am going to become the WWF champion. But I want to see right now, I'm sitting here in this Eagles Nest booth as you're watching the replays here, and I'm watching all of you guys, because whoever becomes the Gimmick Factory champion, just wait, because I'm coming for your ass too. And I don't mean that in a sexual way. So, babe, don't make it dirty, because I'm coming for your asses, let me tell you. But right now, Neekotronus drops some loads on Ken Lanza and Max Tucker right now. Look at this. Bang. what maneuvers you saw tonight in this opening contest to open up Saturday afternoon slam. As I said before, make sure you head on over to Same Time Toys channel as soon as we're done with this for the Smoking Joes, of course. Woody, Jeff, and Shane talk everything toys, smoke a little bit of weed, talk a little jokes, make some jokes, make a funny or two. Look at all these replays. This was a fantastic opening contest, and I hope you enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed commentating it. I appreciate you. Jeff Farino trying to tell me that I got to put my order. Listen, I'm a heel. This is how heels talk. You better get through your thick skull, brother. Okay, this ain't Tony Styles. Tony Styles may keep it professional.
Here are your winners.
But I ain't. Look at my boys right here celebrating. I'm proud of these two gentlemen. I'm excited to see what the WWF brings. I'm excited to see what's next. What is on the docket for Niko Daddy, because they are ready to go. Thank you, Gonzo, for tuning in. I appreciate you. I hope you stick around. But what a match. Instant classic is what they're whispering. Dave Meltzer giving it 4.5 stars. I mean, I'm not one to listen to Dave Meltzer, but if you like Davey Boy, that's right. Dave Meltzer can suck it back from the production truck. Thank you. But here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, next match is a one-on-one contest. Now, as you know, the Figure Fight Club has had a serious problem with the 3POA. Now, anybody who's just joined us, I appreciate you. This is Tone Bone. I'm filling in for Tony Styles. Tony Styles needed a break. He's taking his wife on vacation. I said, get the hell out of the booth. I don't got no shot. I don't got no match tonight. I'll hang out. I'm going to call this shit. So I'm calling it right now. And you got Zakaenin taking on Alpha Red. Now, the 3POA, the Figure Fight Club, have had a serious problem with each other. Apparently, they don't like each other. There's only room for one faction here at the Gimmick Factory. Little do they know there's a shit ton behind them. But we don't know. We don't say that to these two guys, right? We're going to let them fight it out. Zakaenin's got a problem with Alpha Red. Alpha Red's representing the Figure Fight Club. Guilty by association. He's got a problem with Zakaenin now. And here we go. One-on-one. Zakaenin versus Alpha Red. I'm excited to see how this plays out. I hope you guys are excited to see it play out as well. Here we go. Now, as you know, I'm controlling the themes as best as I can. Of course, when you watch the edited version, everything will be exactly where it should be. But here comes Zakaenin, speaking of devil. The albino cobra is hitting the ring. The vault. Segway. You all know him as Zakaenin, though. He is here ready to go, ladies and gents. Of course, B. Rivera now saying Zakaenin is on the juice. He might be. We don't know. I don't ask those questions. The LSWA don't do that kind of testing around here. Otherwise, I would get bagged for the amount of weed me and Woody smoke. Forget about it. We can't do that kind of stuff. Yeah, Zakaenin is on his way to the ring. He will be taking on Alpha Red. Of course, the respective groups, the 3POA right now at odds with the Figure Fight Club. They don't like each other. Of course, Laser Pants is saying some outlandish shit. He said Obby is a wiener grabber. Now, I don't know where you come from, but in my church, we don't be grabbing wieners. We don't do that shit. So if that is true, Laser Pants and Obby are going to settle the score tonight one-on-one. As right now, Zakaenin awaits the arrival of Alpha Red. You just hearing Alpha Red's music right now. My lovely wife, the producer of this show, loves this theme song, Alpha Red, as he is now coming to the ring. This crowd doesn't know whether to make heads or tails of the Figure Fight Club. You know, do we boo them? Do we cheer them? Do we like their chutzpah? Do we like their moxie? We don't know. I'm sorry, I'm losing a little bit of the feed here. As Alpha Red really gives it to this crowd, he lets this crowd know he is ready to go. Highly impressed with this young man right here. He has been engaged with an interesting feud as the feed is starting to cut out again. I don't know why it's doing that. It's getting a little annoying. As Alpha Red's entrance is just so crazy. It's breaking the production truck here. And Alpha Red is about to go one-on-one with our guy, Zakaenin, the albino cobra. Obby is a wiener grabber. Fucked up, Tone Bone. I'm just saying. Tony's Figs, I'm just reiterating what Laser Pants said. Laser Pants has made that kind of bold statement. Laser Pants has made those kind of insane accusations. I didn't make those accusations. Baby, did I call him a wiener grabber? Never in a million years would I call Obby a wiener grabber. That's not me. I don't do that stuff. Let me tell you something. Laser Pants made a bold accusation, and we're about to find out right now because Alpha Red's taking on Zakaenin. Laser Pants takes on Obby. And then J-Mac takes on the Saponi Werewolf in the steel cage. I'm excited to see how this plays out. Okay, I'm excited. I have the night off. I get to hang the night off to watch all you crazy sons of bitches fight each other. I'm in. But here we go. Ladies and gents. Zakaenin versus Alpha Red. The bell rings, and here we go. Now, Zakaenin went for the big haymaker. I don't know if you noticed that, but Alpha Red saw that coming a mile away and was able to block that. Okay, I'm such a villain. I'm destroying the feed. Alpha Red says right there to the camera, such a heel heat. His heel heat is so hot. It just burned. It was burning. It was singeing the ends of the wires. Nice maneuver, speaking of which, by Alpha Red, electrifying Zakaenin right now. What the hell? A clothesline right there. And he's putting him down right now. Zakaenin, listen, Zakaenin's just trying to make his way here at the LSWA. You know, came through the Gimmick Factory, trained his ass off, you know. And he's trying to make his way. Him and Laser Pants, we all know they're friends. And Laser Pants is like, listen, I'm trying to make my way back in the LSWA as well. He could tell the 3 POA together. They agreed. But Alpha Red and the Figure Fight Club was like, that ain't happening. Not on our watch. We established. We planted our flag first. So now you got to earn that shit. You earn this mountaintop. That's what the Figure Fight Club said. Faction warfare at its finest. Let me tell you something. I'm impressed right now with the chain wrestling that's going on between Alpha Red and Zakaenin. Zakaenin's got him in a deep arm lock. But look at the reversal by Alpha Red. Like I said before, Alpha Red also coming out of the Gimmick Factory. Highly impressed with his work as well, as he is now begging Zakaenin to get up to his feet. He's about to do some kind of a springboard maneuver. And look at this. That's just like a beautiful missile drop kick by Alpha Red, nailing Zakaenin right down to the canvas. And ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you all for joining us here at the Gimmick Factory Saturday Afternoon Slam. Please, if you haven't considered joining the membership, you can join the membership, and maybe you could cross paths with me, Tone Bone, Zakaenin, Alpha Red, as you will be put and immortalized and be put on this roster. But if not, if you like just watching this stuff, please subscribe and hit that thumbs up button. We appreciate you anyway. I appreciate you for enjoying the show. Look at this Zakaenin now, using a little bit of submission holds, but rookie mistake, not knowing where those ropes were. As Alpha Red smartly putting his feet right up on that rope there. And now Zakaenin begging Alpha Red to get up. And look at this. The feed now gone, but back. And Jesus Christ. Got nervous there. As Alpha Red's heat is still magnetized through this arena, burning some of the cables still. We're trying to get that worked out. As now Zakaenin climbs back up to the top rope here. Now Zakaenin again begging Alpha Red to get up. Nice double axe handle. I don't know if anybody watched Ready to Rumble, but that's a Jimmy King move right there. And a kick out by Alpha Red will not get crowned. The crown won't beat him. As now Zakaenin knows what he's got to do. He's got to stay on top of Alpha Red. Now Zakaenin goes back up to the top rope. Zakaenin doesn't seem very comfortable up there, but I see he's trying to get... What a knee drop off the top rope by Zakaenin. Zakaenin showing me a little something right now. I'm impressed right now. Look at that elbow drop. A little sloppy, but I'll accept it. As he is now waiting for Alpha Red to get up. Alpha Red a little dazed. He might be in trouble here. Zakaenin now going to the top rope. Nice maneuver, Zakaenin. I can't believe this as we see Zakaenin hitting that top rope a lot now. What is this about? And a nice flipping neck breaker on the part of Zakaenin. Like right now, Zakaenin is just trying to get a win back for that Figure Fight Club. I'm sorry, for the 3 POA. As he is now measuring. Oh, wait a minute now. What are we going to got here? We got this pedigree coming up. Nice pedigree. Is he going to pin him here? 1, 2. Oh, that was almost a 3 count. Zakaenin a little upset with that referee. Zakaenin going to have some words with that referee. That referee definitely just screwed over Zakaenin. Slow count if you ask me. Nice clothesline by Alpha Red, though. As Alpha Red's going back to, I guess he's going back to the well. Going back to that missile drop kick. He likes doing that missile drop kick and just drops Zakaenin. Now, I got to tell you, being in this Eagle's nest, watching this play out, I can watch all your moves. I know how you guys work now. Look at this. Look at this now. Alpha Red. Alpha Red now getting this crowd into it. Drops that elbow. He just said Figure Fight Club. I don't know if you read his lips. I read his lips. Figure Fight Club, he just said. It's Zakaenin now. Kicks out. As you hear I'm sorry, that's the concession stand. That's the concession stand over there. Yeah, I'm sorry. We're located next to a sweatshop. That's okay. As Zakaenin now going for what looks like a beautiful power slam maneuver. What a deep squat Zakaenin just did. Zakaenin going for big time chop, but he missed it. Nothing's worse than when you whiff on a chop. And now Zakaenin going to the top rope. Zakaenin might be going for another beautiful flying clothesline. Zakaenin hitting he's pulling out all the stops tonight. I'm impressed with this Zakaenin right now, as he is trying his damnedest to put down Alpha Red. And look at this, he just jacks Alpha Red over the top rope, and now, whoa, he just busted Alpha Red open. Alpha Red's head just smashed off the canvas with 1, 2. Ooh, man, this action is pretty tight right now. I don't know if you guys are enjoying this like I am. This is pretty impressive. Zakaenin has got Alpha Red right where he wants him, it seems. And fantastic spine buster. Holy crap. Look at this. 1, 2. Holy crap, Zakaenin with a double-A spine buster. Puts down Alpha Red. Alpha Red, you're going to get an earful from Obby. I know Obby's got a matchup next, so he can't yell at you, but when he gets backstage to that locker room, he's going to have some shit with you. He's like, a fucking spine buster? And you got to make sure when he comes back to him and he says that, you tell him it's double-A spine buster. Arn Anderson won matches with that, won titles with that. But Zakaenin, I think it was this barrage of top rope moves, and like that knee right to the chest might have been the difference right there. He might have cracked a sternum or something. And I don't know if Alpha Red's going to be in that Battle Royal tonight, that Royal Rumble. But he might be injured already, so he might be at a disadvantage when he hits that ring tonight. But Zakaenin really winning over this Gimmick Factory crowd. They're really happy with Zakaenin getting the dub against Alpha Red. I'm impressed. I'm highly impressed right now with Zakaenin. And even when he hit that Figure Fight Club elbow, that wasn't enough to keep down Zakaenin, the machine, as we call him here in the locker room. I'm impressed. Highly impressed. I can't find Zakaenin's theme. It was here. I played it a second ago, but now it's gone. Oh, here it is. I know a little late to the draw on the theme song, but I was watching that. The translucent spine buster, Neekotronus. Fantastic. Fantastic. I was calling one of his finishes the whiteout. Zakaenin, I think it is his first win, Tony's Figs. So Zakaenin picks up a much-needed win here at the Gimmick Factory. And look at that now. Look at the confidence building within Zakaenin. Oh, look at that. He's posing for the crowd. Look at Zakaenin dropping the double guns right now. He's like, welcome to the gun show. Holy crap, did Zakaenin drops the double guns after he beats Alpha Red with a spine buster. Look at that, look at that, look at that. Oh, look at that, look at that. Bow. He hit you with the double guns. Hey, thank you so much. I just finished watching the first week LSWA. Good stuff, Sugarfoot. Now I'm here. I'm so much. I'm glad to have you, bud. Please like and subscribe if you haven't, and enjoy the show. We still got plenty of action to come as Zakaenin picks up a much needed win over Alpha Red. And up next now, the Wiener Grabber, the alleged Wiener Grabber. What have you missed so far? You missed Niko Daddy scoring a big-time win over the Blackjacks, and now you just missed Zakaenin scoring a big-time win, a much-needed win over Alpha Red. But now, the Wiener Grabber, the alleged Wiener Grabber. God damn it, I'm going to get in trouble for that. I could get sued right now. Slander, right? Or is that? Yeah, it's slander, right? In print, it's libel. Anyway. Obby the Snake Cobra going to take on Laser Pants. Now, last week, Laser Pants screaming to the heavens, or anybody who would hear him, he grabbed my wiener. He grabbed my wiener. So now, we have to see if it is true. Will Obby the Snake Cobra grab Laser Pants' snake, or his cobra, however you want to call it? Okay? We're going to see tonight, right now, ladies and gentlemen, as Obby the Snake Cobra takes on Laser Pants. I hope you're ready. Oh, I already heard his theme song hitting, ladies and gents. Figure Fight Club. That music rocking through the arena right now.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring representing the club.
This crowd already letting him have it. I don't know if you can hear it from the back.
Wiener grabber. 77 pounds.
Wiener grabber. It's the first LSWA chant. We have our own chant now. I mean, it's not one I expected to have, wiener grabbers, but we'll take it. We'll take it. Woody now talking some smack here, saying that Laser Pants needs a thimble to cover his junk. Whoa! It is a custom theme, and it is on PS5, my friend. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. Like I said, please like and subscribe if you haven't. If you want to join the madness, if you want to be on this roster, join my membership, and we will make you and put you on the roster. You will be here every Saturday at the Gimmick Factory, but you got to be careful because you could take on this alleged wiener grabber. We're going to make sure that doesn't happen. We're going to see a decisive winner here. We're going to see a clear winner, and we're going to hope that there's no nefarious shit that goes on, okay? Tony Styles may not be in the booth today, but Tone Bone is here, and he is going to make sure that you get a good, clean match. Now, I don't know how I'm going to provide that to you. I'm just telling you. But here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, wait a minute. I'm sorry. I'm sitting here playing his music as Laser Pants. Here he comes. Host of the 3POA. Of course, you can see 3POA every Saturday night and Wednesday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Of course, I don't know about the respective time zones, but on my time zone, it's 9 p.m. So, Figure Fight Club fans want the dick twist. Finishing maneuver. B. Rivera letting them know. Laser Pants is about to get the shit beat out of him. J-Mac dropping in. Dynamite dropping from the locker room as he prepares for a big-time steel cage match with the Saponi Werewolf. Listen, no Diddy's, no doubt, right? Listen, that's the question. That's the question. Is it Diddy, Mentos? Is it Diddy? We don't know. How Diddy is this going to get tonight? We don't know. It could be the Diddiest of the Diddies. As Laser Pants excited now. He is ready to fight Obby the Snake Cobra. I'm ready to call this action for you, ladies and gents. I'm excited to see how this plays out, as we are in for quite a treat. As Obby the Snake Cobra, the leader of the Figure Fight Club, Laser Pants, leader of the 3POA, they lock horns for the first time ever here at the Gimmick Factory, and I couldn't be happier as I'm watching from the Eagles Nest. Whoa, look at that big-time haymaker. But now Laser Pants reverses it. Fantastic judo hip throw there. Now he drops the elbow right across Obby the Snake Cobra's chest. And like I said, there's a lot of animosity here between these two men. Some allegations being thrown around. Obby's not appreciative of it. As he said, you know what? I'm sick and tired of you saying that I'm a wiener grabber. We're gonna settle this once and for all, man to man at the Gimmick Factory. And Laser Pants says, just do me a favor, don't grab my wiener this time. And a lot of smack talk has been said. And here we are. Look at this. Laser Pants back in Obby the Snake Cobra right into that corner here. As the ref now's got his hands full. These two meaty men about to slap some meat, no pun intended. As of course now they lock up again here. Back up into the corner again. Laser Pants displaying the size advantage over Obby the Snake Cobra. I want to thank all you guys for joining us here at the LSWA. I don't know if you can create a ref. If you could, that'd be awesome. I don't think you can. As the crowd now cheering, meaty men slapping me. Beautiful reversal by Obby the Snake Cobra. Impressive. Let me tell you something. Obby, the Figure Fight Club, have been highly impressive since coming here. A nice tope right over the top rope on a Laser Pants. Of course, I am Tone Bone filling in for Tony Styles. Tony Styles will be back next week. Needed a break. Needed a week off. And a big-time knee right to the face. Holy crap, Obby is a man possessed right now. If I was Obby, I would be angry too with these allegations. You know, he's sick and tired. He wants to prove to everybody that he can get the wins cleanly. He ain't cheating. He ain't grabbing wieners. But we can't tell. At least from the booth here, I can't tell. But we're trying to see, you know? As Obby the Snake really works over Laser Pants at this point. Now chopping him, working him over in that corner. And now, let's see, luckily Laser Pants has those glasses to protect his eyes, but still, Obby the Snake was still able to get to his eyes somehow. And now he's working over the abdomen section of Laser Pants here. As J-Mac says, only winners, not wieners. Hey, that is a I'm staying out of it. I'm here in the booth just calling the action right now. And Obby the Snake going for what looks like a big-time brain buster here. Is that a brain? Oh, what a reversal here by Laser Pants, who chop blocks Obby. That could have been a questionable move right there, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just saying. Yes, I made sure I take care of all of that. Galfrey guy, is that it is? Galfrey guy. Now a nice German suplex by Obby the Snake Cobra. Of course, you can catch this edited over on the LSWA YouTube with all the watermarks and everything like that. It looks even more like a show. I add commercials and everything like that. If you remember, if you join my membership, you will get storyline-based content, Raw and Nitro, where I have commercials and promos and all that other good stuff. We also do it. What a package. What a beautiful fisherman driver by Laser Pants. Wow, that was a fantastic maneuver. And now Laser Pants going to work over him. Beautiful crossface maneuver. Got Obby the Snake. Now, wait a minute. Wrenching it back. Will Obby tap? But he's not. Obby now fighting back. Going to really try to fix his name here as Laser Pants really besmirched the name of Obby the Snake Cobra and the fight. Nice stun gun right across that top rope. I'm highly impressed right now with these guys. Let me tell you, it's a package suplex. Thank you so much. It was a package drive, if I'm not mistaken. Drive him on his head. I forgot who did that. Seth Rollins, right? 1, 2, and a kick out by Obby the Snake Cobra. Obby the Snake Cobra, man, let me tell you something. This Figure Fight Club in general has been showing me something since coming here, the LSWA. They have formed their faction. They have drawn the lines in the sand. They now find themselves fighting for the WCW tag titles over on the storyline-based content stuff. As Laser Pants just trying to make his way in WCW. But really wants to make a name of himself. Let me tell you something. If he beats Obby the Snake Cobra, a guy who's going to be fighting for the tag team titles, you gotta say that puts Laser Pants in line to fight somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Please do, Godfrey guy. It's a lot of content. If you like action figures, you like toys, you like wrestling content, you have it all. I have tutorials on my members only. I have short films on my members only. Nice power slam right there on the outside. Laser Pants might be in some trouble because he just got slammed on that concrete. As someone who's been slammed on that concrete before, personally, I can tell you that shit sucks. But Obby now got Laser Pants right where he wants him here, and this crowd really eating it up here at the Gimmick Factory. As now Obby the Snake really just slow and methodical over to Laser Pants. Is he going to break the count up here? As he is now going to the top rope now. Obby's got something planned here. What a maneuver. Oh, wow. Look at Obby. Impressive athleticism by Obby the Snake Cobra going for a beautiful top rope Hurricane Rana. Yes, it has. You are at the Gimmick Factory, Custom Arena. What a brain buster by Obby the Snake Cobra. What a match you're watching. What a card so far. This is only the third match, ladies and gents. We are 51 minutes in. We have such a stacked card. We still have a Fatal 4-Way, a street fight, the Royal Rumble to crown the first LSWA champion. We had a cage match. A lot going on tonight at the Gimmick Factory, so thank you so much for joining us. After this, you can go over to Shane, Same Time Toys' channel, and hang out with those boys as they bring you Smoking Joe's. And a kick out now by Obby. Let me tell you something, like I said, a lot of animosity, no love lost between these two men. They do not like each other as they have resorted to dirty tactics, whether it's in the ring or out of the ring. So now they want to just settle it once and for all here at the Gimmick Factory. As Obby now busted wide open by Laser Pants, who now is Irish whipping, but a reversal by Obby. They say, what a flip by Laser Pants. Hits the ropes here, ducks a clothesline. Nice clothesline of his own, firing up the LSWA faithful. As these Mongoloids here in New York, they love this guy. He's going for that Fisherman Buster again, and what a reversal by Obby the Snake into a small package. 1, 2, and a kick out by Laser Pants. How is he keeping them glasses on the whole match? Well, he's got an invisible string that goes from ear to ear, nice and tight. And, he went for a leg drop, but missed it. I don't know what Obby was thinking, maybe going for that a West Coast pop. And it was telegraphed by Laser Pants, who now locks in a leg lock and really work over that leg of Obby the Snake Cobra. I know what you're thinking. What kind of name is Obby the Snake Cobra? That's the name he wanted. That's the name he gave him. And there he goes. Beautiful judo hip toss. And now he's measuring Laser Pants. What do we got? What do he's got planned here? Looked like he was going to go for what looked like a twist of fate. And he definitely did. Maybe a tailbone, a bruised tailbone or something, Justin Booth. Is now Laser Pants going to look like he's going to use the rope to help him there. Beautiful drops Obby right across that rope. Really now, looking to go for a sharpshooter. He's really going to try to make Obby tap. Will Obby tap? Can the 3 POA finally get some retribution as the last 2 weeks they've lost to the Figure Fight Club? And now, obviously, I am my own wrestler. I am on WWF. I just have the night off. But I'm watching from afar. What a maneuver here. I'm highly impressed with Laser Pants right now as he is taking it to Obby the Snake Cobra. Really giving him everything but the kitchen sink right now. Whoa, producer back there saying maybe now. He is grabbing the wiener and guiding it to his butt. I don't know, lady. As now Laser Pants. Oh, look at this. These two men really know each other very well. They're telegraphing every maneuver. Look at that. Rakes the eyes. Now he's going to measure him again. He might be going for that brain buster. No, twist of fate instead. He hit him with that twist of fate. 1, 2, and Laser Pants just kicks out. Whoa, man, you got to be. I'm impressed with the testicles of fucking Laser Pants. Maybe that's why Obby the Snake Cobra's always grabbing his wiener. He's impressed with his testicles. Oh, what a suplex. Oh, wait a minute. He's going for that 3 Amigos. Another suplex here on Laser Pants. Whoa. He's going to go for that trifecta right now. And now Laser Pants in deep, deep trouble as Obby the Snake Cobra might be going for another twist of fate maneuver. The kick in the abs. Here we go. Another twist of fate. Laser Pants is in trouble. Could this be 0-3? 1, 2, and it's 0-3. I am really right now impressed with Obby the Snake Cobra. Listen, maybe Alpha Red didn't get the job done. Obby did. He said, bullshit. I just beat you with the twist of fate. No wieners grabbed here. So I got to be honest with you. I don't see nothing there. I got to say, that's bullshit. As Obby the Snake just won clean, big-time win. Yes, we do. I got. Now, if you join the membership, you're in storyline-based stuff, so that doesn't count for this. This is Gimmick Factory stuff. This is public. This is just for all the members to have fun and watch themselves fight each other. So I do keep records for this because this is its own universe. But I have it all situated out as you're watching the replay of this fantastic singles competition between Laser Pants and Obby the Snake Cobra. Who Obby really, listen, Laser Pants is no slouch, man. He is no slouch. He gave it everything he had. He almost won it. He almost pulled this victory out. But Obby the Snake Cobra has really proven himself as he pulled up a big-time W here at the Gimmick Factory over Laser Pants. Look at this beautiful 3 Amigos. And as you know, I'm always recruiting. I'm always looking to expand the pre-roll crew because we're on WWF Meet Don Curvin. But don't worry, because in a few weeks, as a matter of fact, hold on a sec, I'm being told by the stupid idiot Brass, is he in the Royal Rumble tonight? He's in the Royal Rumble tonight. All right, my newest member of the pre-roll crew will be in the Royal Rumble tonight. So you better be careful. If he wins the belt, I'm in trouble. But Obby the Snake Cobra, big-time victory. I think he might be in the Rumble too. But you got to wonder, how much did this take out of him? How much did this match take out of Obby the Snake Cobra? As that match was a damn good match, and Obby proving instant classic right there. Instant classic. 4.5 stars. No wieners grabbed. Highly impressed with Obby the Snake Cobra tonight. Let's get to the next match. We have a fatal 4-way. Triple threat. Triple threat. Peter Moline takes on Kirbstomp Films and James Lucas. Peter Moline, of course, making his debut here at the LSWA. And I know what you're wondering. That's Triple H. What are you talking about? Peter Moline gets that every day. They tell him every day, you look just like Triple H. And he doesn't know what to say. But right now, we're going to go down to the arena and see how this plays out. As Kirbstomp Films, James Lucas and Peter Moline battle it out for triple threat supremacy. Oh, wait a minute. I got to go to James Lucas's theme here. As I said in the edited version, all these themes will be right where they need to be. and it will be how you need to hear it.
Making his way to the ring.
So, of course, we have an LSWA YouTube, and, of course, this Legend Series YouTube. The LSWA birthed from this channel, so I do all the lives here, and I bank all the shows on the LSWA YouTube. So if you want to watch backup shows where this will be fully edited, the themes will be where they need to be, promos will be where they need to be, maybe a commercial or two, head on over to the LSWA YouTube, and you can watch it there, in full, all the rigmarole bullshit cut out, although I'm doing a pretty good job of that right now, ain't I, baby? I love you. Let me hit this pen right now. Get sufficiently stoned to call this match. As James Lucas told Tony Styles last week that this little entrance is him basically shedding his humanity as he is about to become another man, a demon, if you will, and take on whatever challenge is in front of him. James Lucas ready to go. James Lucas, I think, won last week. Thank you so much, Jeff, for sharing the link. As now Kirbstomp, I think, comes out next. Yep. Kirbstomp Films now coming out. The Hooligans, one half of the Hooligans, who on Nitro will take on the Figure Fight Club, and the winner will go on to Slamboree. Of course, you can see that pay-per-view on members only next Saturday, when the Blackjacks are awaiting the winner of that match. Let me tell you something. This guy's impressive, too. He's been picking up big-time dubs here at the Gimmick Factory. As his mentor, Hot Rod, Roddy Piper, told him, you go to the Gimmick Factory, you score some solo victories, make sure you stay focused, stay sharp, and we will focus on the tag titles when you come back to WCW, of course, on Monday. But he is here. Now, I don't really have a theme for Peter Moline. So what I'm going to do here is just give him a theme song. As Kirbstomp now in the house, ready to go. The only person putting in work for the Hooligans. In fact, the Hot Rod has earned the right to not perform here at the Gimmick Factory. I'm not going to hold it against him. But you're right, son of a bitch. Oh, and here we go. Calling himself the Game. The Game. I mean, listen, Jesus Christ. I mean, I know you look like Triple H, but jeez. Right? Of course, we're just giving him the LSWA theme. And here comes the debuting Peter Moline. Is he going to drink down some of that water? He pours it on his head. He's ready to go. He's focused. This young man making his debut for the LSWA right here. I like that jacket. I wonder who made that for him. Interesting attire here. Literally. Sporting the Triple H gear. This crowd letting them know that he is basically just a split image of Triple H. I basically just copied 2008 Triple H. Yeah. So here he is making his debut. Peter Moline. Let me tell you something. If he wrestles like Triple H, I'll be highly impressed. The question is, can he deliver the way the Game would deliver? As he spits the water into this crowd, the LSWA doesn't know whether to make heads and tails right now. Peter Moline. But he is here ready to go. And this crowd excited for a triple threat match. And I am too. I'm excited how this plays out. Debuting Peter Moline. Kirbstomp Films now lately has been scoring some serious dubs here at the Gimmick Factory. But James Lucas has been scoring dubs all over. WCW, Gimmick Factory, doesn't matter. So I'm excited to see how this plays out. As Peter Moline here. He's got a tall order. You're making a debut. It's impressive, but you got a big time. You're not in the ring with two slouches. Is basically the moral of the story here. So I'm excited to see how this goes. And the bell rings. And here we go. Moline hot out of the box, but Kirbstomp puts him right down on his ass. As James Lucas now goes right after Kirbstomp. It's a triple threat right now. The Gimmick Factory, ladies and gentlemen. We got plenty more to come. We got Rowdy Riles versus Kitsune in a street fight. We got Alpha 112 taking on Shane Edwards. We got Alicia Gilbert making her debut against Stacee Hatch. We have Justin Booth versus J-Mac in a cage. And, of course, we have a 30-man Royal Rumble to crown the first ever Gimmick Factory champion. So I'm excited about all this, and I hope you are too. As Peter Moline now puts down James Lucas. Hey, Mike Owens in the house. What's up, man? It's good to see you, man. Thank you so much for hanging out. Nose isn't big enough. That's how to tell him apart from Triple H. There you go. Nose isn't big enough. Yes, you're right. That nose is a little smaller. Okay? But right now, he finds himself in some trouble against James Lucas, who body slams him right to the canvas. I am told that Moline did go train at the Monster Factory under the tutelage, of course, of Killer Kowalski, like Triple H did. Now look at this. Drops. Oh, man. James Lucas has had a little problem with Kirbstomp as of late, because Kirbstomp has been scoring some multiple man victories with Kirbstomp involved. And he doesn't like that shit. Told me that in the locker room. Of course, these guys talk. Listen, I may be, one of the veterans of this LSWA locker room. I may be a heel. But you can approach. I'm not a wrestler. You get me? I'm sometimes. Right, babe? Anyway, here we go. Moline now firing some overhead fists right to him. Jeez, look at that shot. Leveled Kirbstomp with an overhand fist. I'm sorry. As he now is working over James Lucas. Moline's got something to prove here. You know what I'm saying? If he can get a victory over these two guys, then of course now he moves on to the rosters, as he will be debuting for the WWF roster this Monday. He now, puts himself in line. He puts himself on the radar. You know what I'm saying? No way to run Justin. As J-Mac is fired up in his cage match just as much as Justin Booth is. I'm excited to see how that plays out. Beautiful neck breaker by James Lucas on a Peter Moline, who rolls out and gets a breather. Smartly goes out and gets a breather. As now James Lucas looking to go get some toys. There is no DQ in a triple threat match. And James Lucas, of course, the lunatic. We all know him as the unpredictable one. He will, pull out a chair, a table. He don't give a shit. And look at this, J-Mac now also saying if this fake Triple H wins, put him in the figure fight club. So that's Peter Moline, by the way. His name, he has a name. It's Peter Moline. And now beautiful STF by Peter Moline, who puts down J-Mac. James Lucas. And now going for a dirty pin. The Kirbstomp there won't allow that to happen. And now Kirbstomp with a nice little sidekick puts down James Lucas. James Lucas really just, the guy loves violence. He loves pain. So whenever you hit him, he laughs. He wants more. Oh, now look at this. He pulls out a black cap and throws it. He might break up this count here. And that was almost a 3 count. Peter Moline almost a victim in his debut to Kirbstomp. Like I said, Kirbstomp putting down a lot of guys as of late here at the Gimmick Factory. A nice Michinoku driver by James Lucas. One, bring it. Okay, that was, come on, dude. Get off your knees, dude. You're blowing the game. Jesus. A nice kickoff. A mule kick, if you will, by James Lucas, as he now focuses attention on Kirbstomp. And Moline now gets the breather that he needs. But Peter Moline has to get the win in the ring. He can't get it on the outside of the ring. This isn't a false count anywhere match. And what a DDT by James Lucas. Future shock DDT. Drops Moline. Moline's got nothing in the tank. As you can see, he's just dead selling in the ring there. And now James Lucas focuses attention on Kirbstomp again, but now back on Moline, who gets Irish whipped into that corner. And now, wait a minute, Lucas focused on Kirbstomp. Now Moline with a fantastic chop block. That's a veteran maneuver. Maybe learn that from Kowalski. As Kirbstomp now going for, he's going to go for that neck break and turn it into a little bit of an elbow to the back of the head. Interesting maneuver there by Kirbstomp. As Lucas now breaks up the count. Nice STF. A lot of people utilizing that STF move. Hey, Larry Menchacha. What's up, bud? It's good to see you, man. Thank you for joining us. Please hit the like button if you haven't. Appreciate you. As these three men are engaged in triple threat action, Peter Moline, Kirbstomp Films, and James Lucas. I know what you're thinking. Why is that Triple H? That's not Triple H. That's Peter Moline. Spitting image of the game, Triple H. And what a neck breaker by James Lucas. Tony Styles, of course, took the night off, gave Tone Bone the night in the booth here because I'm not on the show. As now James Lucas slides out of the ring, looking for some more toys to play with. And he's got that kendo. So he really loves that kendo stick. As you know, him and J1's drinking buddies every now and again when the Gimmick Factory and everybody meets up here. They all hang out up at the upper deck bar. And James Lucas and J1's tied off, if you will. Have a quite, or maybe a few too many. But right now, Peter Moline trying to fight back on Kirbstomp. When is Cha-Cha Charlie signing at LSWA? When Cha-Cha Charlie joins my membership. That's when he will join the LSWA. As now James Lucas locks up with Peter Moline. Who now Moline gets walked over to the ropes. I'm sorry, James Lucas does. Who ducks the line here. And Triple H now, look at this. Rebound clothesline by the game. Peter Moline, I call him Triple H. It's Triple P, I guess. One. And a kick out by Kirbstomp. Peter Moline now. I mean, this is what happens with a triple threat match. It's always at a disadvantage just when you think you got one down. Trust me, I've been in triple threat matches. You think you got one guy down, and then the next dipshit comes in and breaks it up and ruins it and rains on your parade like a real fuck. But here we go. Kirbstomp now won't let James Lucas get in the way of what looks like a reverse top rope suplex. Whoa. Keeps it going. What a maneuver. Wow, I'm impressed with that by Kirbstomp. Like I said, every week this guy seems to impress everybody as he's about to go for a Kirbstomp. Kirbstomp on James Lucas. Is he going to pull out another victory? Is this guy about to pull out another victory? No, wait a minute. He's getting a little insult to injury here. He's giving you the old shine job. The old El Kabong with the stick. 1, 2. And James Lucas just kicks out. Impressive that he was able to kick out. What a springboard. Wow, look at fucking Kirbstomp right now. Like I said, this kid, maybe Roddy Piper was smart to hitch his truck to this wagon. Because Kirbstomp seems to going to be hitch his wagon to this truck. I'm sorry. Because Kirbstomp's probably going to take Roddy Piper to the top here. What a kick to the chest of James Lucas. As he now looks like he might be going for that coup de grace. That double stomp. But he missed it. As he then focused up. Oh, whoa, over the head. That's not allowed anymore. That's Concussion City where I come from. As he is now focused on James Lucas, Moline just belted Kirbstomp over the top, over the head with the steel chair. And now Kirbstomp going to give him a taste of his own medicine. And now going to hit James Lucas. And now hitting, oh, wait a minute, Peter Moline. Oh, wait a minute. Now he's going for that pedigree maneuver. He drops. Kirbstomp, could this be the maneuver he needs right here? The ref. 1, 2, and Kirbstomp just kicks out. God damn, this match is great. And thank you, Justin Booth, gifting a membership. I appreciate you. Matt Matson gifted the membership. Matt Matson, if you're here and you watched our replay, what a maneuver by Triple H, and you want to join the roster, Matt Matson, let us know. We'll put you on the roster. Anybody has a way to get in touch with Matt Matson right now, let him know that he just got gifted a membership. He is a part of the he could be a part of the LSWA roster as long as he gives the green light here. And now Moline going right after James Lucas here. A nice Russian leg sweep. That's shades of me. I do a Russian leg sweep just like I'm impressed, Moline. Highly impressed. As he is counting out Kirbstomp for some reason. He's not focused on the action that's going on in the ring. I don't know why he's counting out Kirbstomp. And hell of a spine buster by by Peter Moline. Even I'm confusing this fucking guy. That's how much he looks like Triple H right now. I confused him for Triple H. He looks just like him. And now Moline going to reverse that. Clothesline to the back of the head of Kirbstomp. He's measuring somebody. I don't know who he's measuring. As now James Lucas goes right after Kirbstomp. And oh, Jesus, right. He didn't pay attention to Moline, who clobbered him with a steel chair. Now focuses his attention on Kirbstomp. This might be the advantage he needed. He just clobbered James Lucas in the back of the head with a steel chair. Moline really making a name for himself right now as he's about to pedigree James Lucas here. And he pedigrees James Lucas. Thank you, Tony Spinks. I appreciate you. 1, 2, and Moline successful in his debut. Highly impressive Peter Moline. Hell yeah, bud. Welcome to the LSWA. You did it. really angry. This man got an open invitation from J-Mac. Maybe J-Mac and Obby watching from the back, seeing what they see from one Peter Moline, and highly impressed. As you now hear the Figure Fight Club music. Now, Peter Moline, you just got an open invitation. I see you in the chats here. Will you agree to the open invitation by J-Mac? Will you join the Figure Fight Club? Right now, this is Tone Bone walking right up to you, and I'm putting a microphone right in front of your face. Answer the goddamn question. Will you join the Figure Fight Club? Yes or no? Yay or nay? Tony Sfig said just now, I want Matt Matson in the LSWA so I can whoop his ass. Tony Sfigs will be in the Battle Royal to crown a new, or the very first LSWA champion. We will see as you're watching the replay now from this fantastic match. Alpha Red saying, one of us, one of us. Peter Moline, the invitation has been dropped. I'm putting the microphone in your face. You don't got to answer me, but I'm going to take it as a punk move if you walk out of here and don't answer. That's all I'm saying. As you are celebrating right now, this LSWA crowd highly impressed with your victory. And he says yes. Peter Moline has just joined the Figure Fight Club, even making the odds now even worse for the 3POA, as the Figure Fight Club has now hit 4 members. It's getting there. That group is growing every day. What a match. Welcome to the LSWA, Peter Moline. But, babe, I think you might want to sit at the screen, because coming up next, a street fight. A street fight. Last week, Rowdy Riles scores a big-time victory over Kitsune. Kitsune did not like it, didn't take kindly to it. Went to clothesline Rowdy Riles out of the ring. Rowdy then reversed it, clotheslines. Kitsune takes her out like yesterday's trash. And Kitsune heads to the back and says, I want that bitch in a street fight. And then Rowdy Riles came back and had this to say. Oh, let me just shut the music off. We don't want to hear that music play while she's talking. But she had this to say.
Kitsune wants a street match? All right. Can't be much worse than her last match, right? Busted her open once, I can do it again. So if that's what you want, Kitsune, I am happy to oblige. We can have a street match, and you can wake up in the hospital. I know you tried to get that cheap shot on me after the match, but guess what? I saw it coming, and I threw you over those ropes. I humiliated you, and I will humiliate you again. Because Rowdy Riles don't play. Once the claws come out, they don't go back in until she gets what she wants. And I am coming for a number 1 contender spot. So if I go through you, then the next person, and the next person, soon I'll have myself a title shot. So you know what? Bring it on. Because just like last time, it'll be 1, 2, 3.
You heard it right there. Kitsune, better watch out, because the claws are coming out. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get to the action right now. Street fight, or Extreme Rules, whatever the hell you want to call it. But it's one-on-one Kitsune versus Rowdy Riles. And here we go. Kitsune's music playing in the arena right now. She's ready to come out. She's Kitsune, they call her Crazy Fox, so she'll scratch her fucking eyes right out. She does not play. Okay, crazy Dominican, Puerto Rican. A little Ukrainian in there. Go crazy. Go crazy. She's here to get back that dub that was, as she says, stolen from her last week when Rowdy Riles made her a Gimmick Factory debut. Here comes Kitsune heading to the ring. Of course, rocking that Legend Series. You can get that Legend Series gear, of course, right below the description. The shirt that she's wearing will be available soon on the shop. Of course, you can get LSWA shirts as well below there as well. They're up there now. I think you can see them below the description. Let me look. But I purposely put them shits there. So you guys tell me if they're there. But a street fight, ladies and gentlemen. Of course, Gilroy guy rooting for Kitsune already. Kitsune the Fox, the crazy fox. Of course, trained by her man Tombo. Right? That's right, you can't answer me. I like that. Keep it kayfabe. Who's more members? Mega Powers, Figure Fight Club, or 3POA? Well, the Mega Powers aren't formed here. Only Yojo Jerk is here right now. As now we await the arrival of the rowdy one. Rowdy Riles, her theme hits. As she comes out to the ring, now here she is. Rowdy Riles, you heard the words. She's going to take her on in a street fight. She's going to beat her 1, 2, 3, earn some dubs, and try to become a #1 contender where she takes on current women's champion, Elantra Blaze. The LSWA, although the LSWA will be bringing in more women's championships as the years and months go on, so please join the membership if you are a lady. You have an opportunity to win the women's championship. But Rowdy Riles is here, and she's ready to fight Kitsune, my beautiful wife, Kitsune. I'm going to watch her in this street fight, ladies and gentlemen. I hope she wins. I love her. I'm sorry. I know I shouldn't be rooting for something. I'm in the booth right now. I should be impartial, but I can't. She's my lady. I sleep with her every night. I got to cheer for her. But here we go, street fight, ladies and gents. And of course, thank you so much, Tony's Figs. Give some membership. Ayo Frankie gets that membership. So Ayo Frankie, if you show up and you want to join the ranks of the LSWA, let us know. And this match goes right out of the box here. Rowdy Riles trying to go for a cover here, and Kitsune kicks out immediately. Kitsune will not be denied. You just right here in time. The match just started. As here we go, Rowdy Riles watching along, Kitsune watching along. I'm Tone Bone. I'm calling the action. I can't believe what's going on. My wife in the ring. Boston Crab right now as she reverses it. Come on, baby. You can buy that shirt, of course, with my face on the back. Look at her. She's wearing my shirt. You're the best. You can't hear me. You're in the ring right now. Oh, hey, man, Kitsune now firing off a shot to Rowdy Riles now. Like I said, they haven't even gotten the weapons yet. That is allowed. This is an Extreme Rules / street fight, whatever the hell you want to refer to it as. But Kitsune now, unfortunately, overdoing it, getting a little too cute with some of those pretty maneuvers. As now Rowdy Riles trying a beautiful German suplex. Whoa, Figure Fight Club, you won your match against Laser Pants. Congratulations, Obby. 1, 2, and a kick out by Kitsune. Something tells me this is going to be an instant classic, just as it went on. I know she's my wife and I shouldn't play favorites, but I love you, baby. Let's go. But I will listen. No bullshit. Rowdy Riles has been stacking dubs here at the LSWA. I've been watching. It's been highly impressive. So this is not going to be easy, as she's now bringing in a trash can. Last week, tossing around like last week's trash, as she said. Now maybe going to put her in the trash can legitimately. And she's walking her over to the corner. Oh, my goodness. No. And now, wait a minute, go for an arm drag off the top of Kitsune. Smartly, my baby girl, using all that training that I gave her. Teaching her a little bit how to reverse the arm drags. And look at you. Look, oh, no. Oh, Jesus, can't reverse that. As Rowdy Riles slams my beautiful lady down to the ground. And now kicks her in the back. Ooh, that's going to hurt. And that's all right. I'll kiss those wounds later. And a nice enziguri, babe. Whoa, she's so pretty, but she missed it. Damn it, you got to stop getting pretty, babe. You got to stop getting pretty. Just attack her. As Rowdy Riles really staying on top of Kitsune. Listen, say what you want, pick your sides. They're both impressive right now. Oh, no, that's standing shooting star press. Here we go. 1, 2. A beautiful kick out there. Listen, Rowdy Riles is fired up, wants to prove herself, wants to make a name for herself. That she's going to have to do it at my lady's expense. Then, by God, she's going to have to do it at my lady's expense. But what a maneuver by my lady. Drops Rowdy on her head. Got to be careful there. Could be Concussion City. 1, 2. And Rowdy kicks out. That's impressive. That's impressive. Because that could have been a concussion right there. But Rowdy kicks out. Maybe on instinct. Maybe more guts than brains right now. On the part of Rowdy Riles. As we go further into this extreme fight here. And look at that maneuver. Maybe playing a little possum. I'm impressed there. Holy shit right now. You two ladies laying it all on the line here. And that, oh, man. Sledgehammer. Oh, goodness. She's going to, oh, my goodness. No, please don't. Oh, God. I thought she was going to Peter Gabriel you. Oof. I thought she was going to Peter Gabriel you. That's a sledgehammer. It's a song. Great song, ladies and gentlemen. And now, oh, wait a minute now. Kitsune firing off that sledgehammer. Right into the midsection of Rowdy Riles. But Rowdy Riles, obviously, always at the gym, has abs of steel, ate those sledgehammer shots, and was able to reverse that. As now Kitsune trying to just mount an offensive so she could stay in complete control. But like I said, Rowdy Riles has been fired up from the beginning. You can't. And now look at this. Alpha Red and J-Mac have just been recruiting this weekend here at the Gimmick Factory. Whoa, 619. And look at this. West Coast Pop, or East Coast Pop, because you're on the East Coast. As she now rolls out of the ring, and she's going to jump over those stairs. And I think my crazy lady now is going for some of the toys that we have under the ring here. Oh, my goodness. She's pulling out a ladder. Uh-oh. Oh, God, this is going to get ugly, ladies and gentlemen. And now, whoa, that's smartly. Rowdy Riles smartly jumps all over Kitsune and hits her with a drop kick and now stomping around on top of that ladder. An elbow drop. You got to be careful there because that could hurt Riles just as much as it hurts Kitsune as they slam off that ladder. And now Riles with a shining wizard to Kitsune. That's how she beat her last week. This could do it right here. 1, 2. And Kitsune just kicks out. My goodness. I am highly impressed with my lady right now. I will definitely lick those wounds later. As now Riles got Kitsune right. Oh, man, what a forearm right to my lady's face. Oh, God, geez, no, not there. Not the sledgehammer. I'm the only one who's allowed a sledgehammer. And now, wait a minute, go for a Mahi stroke cradle. Getting a little scientific in this Extreme Rules match, 2. And almost a 3 count. Almost got Rowdy Riles. And whoa, sliced bread. That's Kitsune's move right there. 1, 2. And Kitsune almost gets the 3 over Riles. Wow. What an action that I am seeing. I'm so proud of my wife. Hell, I'm proud of Rowdy Riles. That beautiful standing shooting star press. Yes, they're both busted wide open here tonight. They're putting it all on the line on the Gimmick Factory just for you fans. Everybody in this chat, all 28, 30 people in here right now. These two ladies are throwing it all on the line. They're beating the shit out of each other for your viewing pleasure. I'm impressed at the testicular fortitude of my wife and Rowdy Riles. Impressive, both of you, as they go and put it all on the line here. Look at this right now. Sledgehammer action. Jesus, lady. What? Okay. Oh, that's fine. And now, there shouldn't be a count out in Extreme Rules. So I don't know why he's counting. I'm a little confused by that. That should be false count anyway. Now, clothesline. Now Rowdy Riles going to go for the trash can here. Smashes the trash can right across the abdomen of Kitsune. Now look at this choke slam by Riles. Jesus, man, my wife is going to be beat up. And Riles now go for cover. 1, 2. And Kitsune just kicks out. My goodness, my wife, maybe she should just stay down here at this point. As now Riles going to go for the Shining Wizard here. She drops her down again. Another Shining Wizard. This might do it. This might do it right here. 1, 2. And oh my goodness, Kitsune kicks out again. A lot of kick. This is an instant classic. This has to do it right here. And now, wait a minute. Look at this. Oh, Jesus. Dumps her right on her head with a beautiful. That was a beautiful spin out DDT. I think she's going to go. I think she's going to go for it. What looks like here. What is this now? Going up for a powerbomb. Wait a minute. My lovely lady now fighting back here. What a street fight you're seeing here at the LSWA's Gimmick Factory. Of course, Tony Styles taking a night off, telling me, go in that fucking booth and do the job. As right now, Kitsune and Rowdy Riles doing a job with each other right now. They are fighting it out right now. Fighting the fair one, as we say in the streets. As now, whoa! Rowdy Riles just tosses that trash can. Jesus. And that, I think that might have pissed off Kitsune. As now Kitsune really angry and now going to pick up that trash can. And Kitsune furious now. She's now placating to the crowd here. What is she about to do? Clothesline. Another clothesline because Kitsune. And trips her out here. What is Kitsune going to do now? Kitsune got her right where she wants her. Going to grab that sledgehammer and going to add a little insult to injury here. Going to really work over the lower extremities of Rowdy Riles. And like I said, listen, Figure Fight Club wants Rowdy Riles in the Figure Fight Club. I don't blame them. I mean, the display right now of violence that she's putting on. Oh, another standing shooting star. 1, 2, and it's over. Kitsune hits that standing shooting star press. I am impressed. Babe, you are going to get sexed because of that victory. Figure Fight Club with 5 gifted memberships. Oh, my goodness. Well, boys and girls, anybody who just got gifted a membership, please, if you want to join the ranks of the LSWA, let us know, and we will get you on the roster as Obby the Snake Cobra is screaming from the back. She cheated, but Rowdy Riles, an absolute sports. She just did something and showed absolute honor she has. And absolutely say, no, she won she won clean. That right there goes to show you that maybe Rowdy Riles doesn't need the Figure Fight Club, but the Figure Fight Club needs Rowdy Riles. That's right there was what I just heard. Sex for the win. That's right. What match. Listen, none of these ladies have anything to be ashamed of. They came out here. They threw it all on the line. Trash can. Rowdy Riles should go play football with the way she just completely tossed that trash can, darted it across the ring right at Kitsune's face. What a match, ladies and gentlemen. I am impressed. This wrestler, this worker right now, highly impressed. Hell, Rowdy Riles could join the pre-roll crew, right? Why don't she become the 3rd member of the Soul Sisters with Virgo Cool and Kitsune? Maybe this is the respect. Absolutely. Ladies and gentlemen, you're going to get sexed.
Here is your winner.
Kitsune beat up there. Look at all that crimson mask. I know what you're wondering. How the hell can she keep those glasses on? Again, invisible string around the ears. Always works. And there she is celebrating, although at what cost? Because Rowdy Riles took her to her absolute limits. And let me tell you something. Rowdy Riles has an absolute bright future here at the LSWA. And she might earn those #1 contender shots a lot sooner than she thinks after matches like that. Hell in the Cell next. Oh, she says winner takes all next. Oh, wait, they want to go. Best 2 out of 3. And I'm okay with that amazing match. Ladies and gentlemen, they have put it all on the line. And we have been highly impressed so far with Kitsune and Rowdy Riles. But let's keep it moving. Ladies and gentlemen, we have another promo. Alpha 112, Action Figuratic 112 has been talking some smack as of late to Shane Edwards. Same Time Toys. You're an old man. You're too old. Your knees are rickety. You can't get out of bed in time. You might as well go get the Geritol, old man. Where's the Viagra? Can't get it up. He's really been hammering home the old gimmick to Shane Edwards. And Shane Edwards isn't impressed. And Shane Edwards had this to say.
Dude, I don't know who the f*** you're talking to. I'll rip your fucking lungs out and fill them full of smoke. Wait, who? What? Alpha? That Napoleon Dynamite reject? He's talking shit? You want a little bit of this, son? Tell you what, bring your punk ass to the ring. I'll be there. We'll settle this one way or another. I'll beat you so bad you wish your nightmares came true, son.
And there you have it. He's going to beat him so bad that he wishes his nightmares came true. And let me tell you something. I've never been beaten that badly. Okay? So if that happens tonight, I am impressed with Shane, or a.k.a. Same Time Toys. But let's see how this plays out. Ladies and gentlemen, highly anticipating this match. After all the shit talking that's been going on between these two men, I can't wait to see how this one plays out. And I'm assuming this is, it is, as Alpha 112 is about to hit the ring here. And there he is.
Making his way to the ring.
Action Figuratic 112. Been talking a lot of smack as of late. Like I said, calling him old. It's like, you're an old man. I can hear your knees from here. He said that. I heard him. Right? And here we are. Alpha now's got to prove himself against the old man. And let me tell you something. I will always give experience an edge. Shane might have the puncher's chance here. He may be the old man, but Shane will show you that experience is worth its weight in gold sometimes. And I'm highly anticipating this match. Finally going to get somebody shut up. Okay? And Alpha, like I said, Alpha right now is really on a lot of people's shit list or targets, as he has now gone to the brass and demanded a Cruiserweight Championship match against the legendary Rey Mysterio. And that will happen at Slamboree. Of course, if you remember, you will catch that live next Saturday. We are excited to see that, because that card is stacked. Slamboree is stacked. We will break down that before we wrap up this whole stream. So please stick around. But I'm excited to see how this goes. As here you hear that heavy metal music playing through the arena. You know what that means. You know Shane Edwards is about to hit the ring. Same time toys. As he wears the Iron Crown. Heavy is the head. As he is now headed to the ring. Wanted a new look entrance. And the King happily obliged. As he is now headed to the ring. Cool as a cucumber. I don't know if you're noticing this. Usually heads to the ring, runs to the ring with a little bit of headbanging, but now he's just walking nice and slow. As he is just taking his sweet-ass time. Ladies and gentlemen, we still got a couple more matches to come. After this, we have Alicia Gilbert, who will debut, a.k.a. Gilbert, a member who joined the membership a couple of weeks ago. We came up with it. Gilbert is his actual name, and he wanted Alicia. Yeah, so I said your name will be Alicia Gilbert because your name is Gilbert, and you're Gilbert. Now you know who you are. And, of course, she will be taking on Stacee Hatch. Look at the fireworks going off for Shane. The old man got some pyro. I love it. Look at that. As Shane Edwards now in the ring, ready to go. The song don't really match the entrance. We're going to have to figure that out a little bit. Maybe get him a better song. But the match is about to start. I'm excited to see how that plays out. Of course, we still have Justin Booth one-on-one with J-Mac in a cage. That's going to be interesting. Someone's going to get Shane his life alert because he's going to be next to this match. Whoa! Action Figure Addict screaming that at me as I'm sitting here in the commentator's booth. I love hearing that. I love the chutzpah of Action Figure Addict. He's another one. You want to join the pre-roll crew, Action Figure Addict? There's a spot waiting for you. Don't worry, pal. All right? And I hope you win. I hope you beat Rey Mysterio and become the Cruiserweight Champion. Nice. Look at that beautiful drop kick in the corner. Although Shane Edwards is my guy. So, kindly fuck you for the old man jokes, as I am literally right behind him in age. And a nice neck breaker by Alpha. Listen, I'm impressed with I don't sweat the technique. I'm impressed with it. But listen, the old man's got some tricks there. Look at that enziguri as he's now taking it to Action Figure Addict. He's going to drop that elbow right across the chest of Action Figure Addict. Like I said, experience trumps athleticism and agility. As much as you hate to admit that, a lot of times people don't want to admit that. As Action Figure Addict screaming more things, I can hear his joints creaking as he went to the ring. Jesus, Action Figure Addict really letting Shane. I mean, he's really playing the mind game. That's why I give credit to Action Figure Addict. He's doing the same thing with Rey Mysterio on the storyline-based content on the WCW side of things. Action Figure Addict is firmly planted inside the head of Rey Mysterio. And I firmly believe that at Slamboree next Saturday, he will become the WCW champion. Whether you like to admit it or not, he will become the champion. He is in the head of Rey Mysterio. He's currently in the head of Shane Edwards here. And right now, whether you like him or hate him, the guy can get it done when the bell rings. And now, listen, Shane Edwards, too, is no slouch with a beautiful back elbow. But now look at that reversal. As I said before, Action Figure Addict, very smart guy. As a student of the game, does his homework. He's not going to call someone out if he didn't do his homework and kind of telegraph your moves and your moveset and your style. So I'm highly impressed with Action Figure Addict, as well as many others in the LSWA. When the brass came to me, when Dick Hammerbush, owner of the LSWA, came to me and he was like, Tony, I would love to have you at the LSWA right at the helm with Stone Cold, The Rock, and Brett and everybody. I said, listen, Rich. As I call him Rich. So listen, Rich, I'll do it. But you got to make sure you bring in all this young talent. I'm watching all this young talent, on this virtual internet. You got to have it. And he was like, okay, I'll let the blood rain. Oh, Jesus. Now, wait a minute. What the hell's going on here? Sam Edwards now hitting the ring to help his brother. What's going on here? Action Figure Addict having some words with Samuel Edwards, who is trying to lay distraction for Shane. Who now Shane, wait a minute, with a roll up here, an O'Connor roll. The ref dumbfounded. And now look at the reversal by Action Figure Addict. 1, 2. And almost a kick out. Look at this now. Reversal by Shane. 1. And a kick out by Action Figure Addict. Whoa, 1. Oh, now look at that kick by Action Figure Addict. Listen, Action Figure Addict's got a barrage of moves. He was impressive. I didn't plan that, by the way. That was awesome that you came out, Sam. What a nice telegraphed a drop kick to Shane Edwards now. Shane now punching after. Hey, babe. Come here. Order some food. I'm sorry. Pick something. And now drops the leg on the arm of action figure bag. Listen, I'm highly impressed with Shane Edwards as well. Although we fought Shane Edwards at the inaugural episode of the Gimmick Factory, and I was highly impressed with the Edwards brothers. Not going to lie to you. A nice maneuver there by Action Figure Addict. I've been watching Action Figure Addict. I watched Nitro when we're done with Raw. Look at that cartwheel elbow. I mean, come on, this guy is impressive, man. You can't hate on this guy. That was an impressive move there. 1, 2. And Action Figure Addict almost got that. He's a little angry right now. But Shane showing you the old man's got some gas left in that tank. And it's going to take more than that elbow to put him down. As Action Figure Addict now hammers elbows to the top of the head. And look at the standing shooting star press. This kid's got some talent here. And thank you so much, Sam Edwards. I appreciate the kind words. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you, man. And no, bro, what a drop kick, dude. Nice front drop kick. Right into the chest, trying to knock the wind completely. As now Shane trying, look at this maneuver now by Action Figure Addict, throwing Shane Edwards right into his corner there. But look at this now, Shane with the sling blade. Like I said, old dog might have some new tricks here, Action Figure Addict. You think you might have all the answers, but this guy, he's lived a lot longer than you. He's got a lot more experience. He knows things. He's been in a fight or two. When you're in an actual fist fight, you become wary. You start to learn things. You need to learn how to win fights here. And Shane Edwards is no stranger to a fight. And right now, he is giving Action Figure Addict a fight. I'm impressed. As he goes to the top rope now. Oh, man, that elbow right there would have done it probably. But Action Figure Addict smartly rolls out of the way. And now he's going to Irish whip him off the ropes. He was going for a haymaker there, and he was going to try to knock Shane Edwards into that guardrail and seriously hurt Shane Edwards. Action Figure Addict is clearly visibly frustrated right now in this ring because Shane Edwards, look at this, is giving him everything he has. He has an answer for everything Action Figure Addict throws at him. Look at this. As I said just now, Shane Edwards has an answer for everything that Action Figure Addict throws at him. Well, okay, here we go, kick out. And then you know for a fact, whoever gets the win here, they're going to take this back to WCW with them. They're going to be fucking angry. The ref always gets in the way. Overhand chop. And beautiful reverse Rana. Jesus, did you see the way Shane Edwards landed on his dome? And now Action Figure Addict might be going for that cartwheel elbow off the top. That might do it for Shane Edwards. Action Figure Addict might have some bragging rights too. Oh no, kicked out by Shane Edwards. Action Figure Addict can't believe it. Holy crap, what a match you're seeing right now at LSWA's Gimmick Factory right now. And whoa, look at the power. Jeez, Action Figure Addict is furious right now. He is furious. Look at that maneuvers, that combination of moves. That only happens when you're furious. And he's going to go for another. Look at this. No, my goodness, he nailed that one. That's a third elbow up the top. 1, 2. You could have counted to 10. Shane Edwards, the old man, didn't have enough. And even pulling out an old trick or a new trick, bringing out his brother to distract Action Figure Addict. That was impressive. That was a good fight, man. For real, for real. You're watching some of the replay right now. I am highly impressed with some of these matches today so far. Highly impressed. And right now, we still got 3 more to go. We got another debut coming up after this, after these replays. Alicia Gilbert makes her debut against Stacee Hatch, who made her debut a couple weeks ago. Stacee Hatch won in a count-out match, but then last week, fought the fair one and won. No problem, I think. Oh, no, she lost last week. I'm sorry. So she's trying to get a W back, and she wants to beat Alicia Gilbert here. And I'm excited to see how this plays out. But this, what a replay. Nothing to be ashamed of. Nothing to be ashamed of. Woo, bring out that life alert. Continuing his terrible disrespect to Shane Edwards is my man Action Figure Addict. Like I said, there's a spot when you come to if you ever come to WWF Action Figure Addict and you find yourself, okay, without help, you come to the pre-roll crew. We'll work something out, brother. All right? I promise you that. But now I know some of these guys that you're seeing, they will be involved in the 30-man battle royal that will take place at the end of tonight to crown the very first LSWA Gimmick Factory champion. We don't have a belt just yet. The belt is being created this week. And, of course, starting next week, whoever wins will now be the champion. You will carry that belt on whatever brand you're on. You are allowed to defend the title on whatever brand you're on. You will defend it here every time, every week. Doesn't matter who it is. Multiple man match. It could be anything. So expect anything. If you are the champion, I would appreciate promos because you got to carry this company correctly. But if you're busy, I get it. No worries. But we'll see how it plays out. We'll see who wins. So let's get up to the next match here as Alicia Gilbert makes her debut against Stacee Hatch. The women's division slowly growing here at the LSWA. Very best, as she's referred to in the locker room. So we're about to see this play out here. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's get to the action. As, of course, you know, Stacee Hatch comes out to her husband's theme song, Infinite Robert. Let me find Infinite Robert's theme. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm so bad. I don't think it's here.
The following is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Kentucky, Mary.
Well, let's pretend. Did you hear it? Because in the edited version, it'll be that time. Well, here it is. And then she will have a theme song next when it airs, when the edited version airs on the LSWA YouTube. But Stacee Hatch makes her way to the ring here in a singles competition. I'm highly impressed with all of the action that goes on here at the LSWA Gimmick Factory, to be quite honest with you. Everybody comes here. There's various styles, whether it's lucha libre, whether it's hard-hitting power styles, whether it's scientifics, amateur style, shoot style wrestling. Everybody brings something different to the table here. And let me tell you something, I'm always impressed with what the LSWA brings here. And we know it's virtual, but we don't care. We love it. As now, you hear the LSWA music. So you know Alicia Gilbert's about to make her entrance here at the LSWA for the very first time. This is nice. The Mega Rap. Who's that for me? How did you know? French fries for me? How did you know? You're the best. And here comes Alicia Gilbert entering the arena, talking some smack to the people here at the Gimmick Factory. Already establishing. She is establishing that she is a Latina and she don't take smack from anyone. As she heads to the ring. Not impressed at all. I'll see you. I'm fine with that. I'll see you. Although I could fix it. It's not an issue. But is an extra I? Is that what it is? It's probably just definitely a typo. I'm eyeing the up-and-coming Rowdy Riles for a faction. Oh, wait a minute. Action Figure Addict, instead of joining factions, says, I might just make a little faction of my own. I'm impressed with that. I like that very, very much. And here we go. Whoa, holy crap. Right out of the corner, Alicia Gilbert with the scissor kick. Just put up a curse on the concussion. Where's that on the concession stand? They don't have chicken feet. What the fuck? Oh, sorry. Yeah, we don't have the chicken feet yet. Sorry. We have chicken fingers. I thought that was good enough. No, Tony Styles not back. That's me doing my best version of Tony Styles. Sometimes I like to make fun of Tony Styles a little bit. Settle down over there, dude. As Alicia Gilbert now locking up with Stacee Hatch, going to take it to the ropes here. As it is seen talking backstage, her challenge to Kitsune. It looks like she's working on making a Hell in the Cell official. Ladies and gentlemen, Dick Hammerbush talking to Rowdy Riles right now, saying, you want a Hell in the Cell against Rowdy Riles? My God, I love it. It's going to happen. So, ladies and gentlemen, right now, I'm being told that Rowdy Riles is trying to work out a deal with a Hell in the Cell next week against Kitsune. As right now, Stacee Hatch takes on Alicia Gilbert. We apologize for the typo. But here we go. I'm about to order my food, so I'm sorry if I go dark right quick. Whoa, nice gut wrench suplex by Stacee Hatch. What happened? And there you go. I love all that. What's going on right now in the chats? Can I just put that out? And I thank everybody. I know Stacee Hatch goes for a cover there, almost gets it. The big time W. Order the food. It will be here between 31 and 41. And keep an eye on it. Yes. On the pay-per-views, if you want, I can make a call to Randy Savage right now. I am Tobo, of course. Me and Randy go way back. Randy is my friend. Hold on a second. Let me just see if I can get him on the phone. I can get him on the phone here, maybe. You know? Maybe, just maybe. Hold on, the phone is ringing right now as Alicia Gilbert takes it to Stacee Hatch.
Okay, what do you want, Tony? How you doing? Yeah, what's going on right now?
Macho, what's up, bud? It's good to see you. Right now, watch Alicia Gilbert versus Stacee Hatch. We had a special request from Larry Manchach who wanted to hear from you. But I don't want to keep you on the phone too long. I know you're busy. And what a drop kick by Alicia Gilbert, by the way.
That's okay. Don't worry about that, Tony. I'm happy to be here for you. Yeah, you're going to have to catch me, on Slamboree. Yeah, because that's where I'll be. You understand? Yeah, watch Slamboree. Join the membership. Yeah, that's where you see the macho. Thank you very much. Tony, I got to go right now. Yeah, I'll see you later. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Randy. What a drop kick. Holy crap. By Alicia Gilbert. Macho Man, I appreciate him taking a little time out of the schedule. That's right. As Alicia drops on in with a drop kick and drops Stacee Hatch. What a German suplex. 1, 2, and a kick out by Stacee Hatch. Niko Daddy has proven that they deserve tag team title shots. Tony, time for it to happen. We are a dominant force in the league. Whoa! Proclamation. Gauntlet laid down by the Niko Daddies. Neekotronus and Yojo Daddy. They demand a tag team title shot. Well, I have some news about that, and we'll talk about that after this is done. Wait a minute. What's going on here? Alicia Gilbert now. Whoa, Radisson Vale. Where are you, babe? Radisson Vale now getting involved in Alicia Gilbert's business. She don't know what's going on here. What the hell's going on here? Radisson Vale's had some kind of attitude. Of course, the cousin of Kitsune. And of course, I'm being told that Alicia Gilbert might be related somehow. They all look alike. As now Stacee Hatch, Radisson Vale just got involved here. Played the distraction on Alicia Gilbert. And go for a cover here. Whoa, almost covered. Stacee Hatch. Your 420 break. Thank you so much, Samuel Edwards. I think you're right about that. They're allies. As here we go now, Alicia Gilbert doesn't know what the hell Radisson Vale is doing out at a ringside here. Literally, I heard the door closed as it cuts. Yeah, and what a leg lariat. What is that? Always ready. I think that's Matt Cardona's finishing move. And now what is she going to do here? Going for that. It looks like the unprettier. Yep, unprettier her. Emphasis on the her is what it says in the thing too. And Stacee Hatch kicks out. Alicia Gilbert's really upset about that right now. She's not happy. I assume that fiery Puerto Rican attitude now coming out. But she's about to do something here. She's measuring Stacee Hatch. And Stacee Hatch saw that coming. And now a nice overhand right. Now going to choke her out. Going to try to choke her out. If she grapevines her, she just grapevined her. This might do it right here. She's going to choke her completely out. Alicia Gilbert almost in big-time trouble there. Completely choked out by Stacee Hatch, the fighter, the striker of the women's division here. Look at this maneuver now. What a maneuver there. Whoa! Slams her right down. And now measuring her again, Stacee Hatch might be procuring a victory here in the debut of Alicia Gilbert, who is now being choked out. Choked out completely by Stacee Hatch. Wow, I'm impressed. I'm impressed with the females here at the LSWA. Listen, as Alicia Gilbert has no choice but to tap out. Yeah, she tapped out to the choke out by Alicia Gilbert. By Stacee Hatch. Stacee Hatch is another force I think is going to be a serious force to be reckoned with here at the LSWA. Yes, right. Barry Best and Radisson Vale apparently forming some form of alliance here. As you saw Barry Best walk out. Listen, I don't know what the hell's going on. I'm just a wrestler. I'm filling in for Tony Styles. Tony Styles has all that fucking information. You can talk to him. All I know is I saw Alicia Gilbert put it all on the line, get distracted by Radisson Vale, who apparently is friends with Stacee Hatch now. And they put on enough of a distraction for Stacee Hatch to get enough of an advantage to rack up a big-time W here at the LSWA Gimmick Factory. Highly impressed. But ladies and gentlemen, we got a ton more to come. A co-main event, the magnitude of WrestleMania. J-Mac's been talking a lot of smack. J-Mac said the Figure Fight Club is the dominant force at the LSWA. Justin Booth has said, I am a force to be reckoned with. The Saponi Werewolf will make sure everybody knows his name by the end of his career. His legacy will stand the test of time. J-Mac says, in order for that to happen, you have to notch the Figure Fight Club on your belt, and that ain't happening on our watch. That's what J-Mac said, okay? But let me tell you something. Justin Booth does never strays away from a fight. And you're about to hear from Justin Booth right now, because Justin Booth had some words for J-Mac and this steel cage match that's about to take place. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's hear from Justin Booth.
So tonight it's going to be J-Mac versus myself inside of a 15-foot high steel cage. Now, this isn't my first rodeo. I've been in a steel cage match plenty of times. Most of them I won, some of them I lost. But that's the name of the game. You see J-Mac going into this match thinking he's bigger, he's stronger, he's going to have the advantage. Well, Alpha Red thought the same thing. I took everything he had, and guess what? He couldn't get the job done. I beat him with a Bloody Sunday and a Saponi Stomp. 1, 2, 3. Do you really think I can't do the same to you? Trust me, I've been in the ring with bigger guys than you, stronger guys, hell, more experience. And they've all fallen to the Bloody Sunday or the Saponi Stomp. You're going to find out tonight the same thing that your buddy found out a couple weeks ago on Thunder. It's not the size of the werewolf that's in the fight. It's the size of the fight that's in the fucking werewolf. Get ready, big man. I'm coming for you.
And here you go. You heard that. Whoa. Justin Booth dropping an F-bomb, saying it's not the size of the werewolf in the fight, but the size of the fight in the effing werewolf. Or fucking werewolf. I don't know why I didn't go for the gold there. But here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, the Saponi Werewolf versus J-Mac in a steel cage, and I'm excited to see how this plays out. So here we go. Of course, J-Mac's getting ready to come out first here in the cage match. Saponi Werewolf. I don't have the current here. That's for storyline stuff. We still got our feed here. And here comes J-Mac. He is now headed to the ring. Now listen, this man is focused right now. I haven't seen him this focused in quite some time here at the LSWA. I mean, I want to say he's too lackadaisical, but listen, when you got a crew like the Figure Fight Club watching your back, listen, I got Don Curvin watching my back every time I turn around. I even got my crazy wife watching my back. I never have to really have any kind of focus sometimes. Sometimes you just kind of lean back and let the crew watch your back. And I think that's what J-Mac has been doing lately. And the Saponi Werewolf has been kind of becoming, I guess, a thorn in the Figure Fight Club side. As you know, I'm not a part of WCW. I'm just reading the crazy notebook here that Tony Styles left me. So J-Mac now heading to the ring, and it's going to be a steel cage. Listen, I just fought in a steel cage match last week on SmackDown against Stone Cold Steve Austin. Now, I did tell you, I don't know if anybody heard this, but Stone Cold Steve Austin did sustain some injuries. And let me tell you something. I might hate Stone Cold, but no one wants to see somebody get injured. So, have a speedy recovery, Steve. But kindly tell your story walking and go fuck off, because I am the #1 contender for the WWF Championship. I don't care who wins it at Backlash this Saturday, whether it's Shawn Michaels or fucking Bret Hart. I'm going to take the title off of one of them. But that's then. This is now Saponi Werewolf versus Justin Booth. And the Saponi Werewolf is about to hit the ring now. Now, Saponi Werewolf, like I said, has laid out these challenges. He is right here in the notes here. Tony Styles says he's gained about 15 to 20 pounds of pure muscle, so he looks a little bit bigger. He looks a little bit more solid. He's ready to go. He's been training at the Gimmick Factory constantly, working out, getting ready for this match. So I'm excited to see how this plays out, man. So let's see how this goes. As J-Mac now just waiting for the Saponi Werewolf to hit this ring. This is a match that we've been waiting for, just like the Street Fight. The Street Fight lived up to the hype, and I have a feeling This cage match might. Now listen, it's either you get out, you escape, or you win by pinfall or submission. That's just how cage matches work here. So we'll see how it goes. As the Saponi Werewolf now, and J-Mac, the cage low is behind him. And like I said, I was in a cage match last week. It sucks balls. There's no give when you hit that steel. And J-Mac now going for a cover immediately, just trying to get the hell out of here as he is the bigger of the two. But you can see a visible difference in the size of Justin Booth, the Saponi Werewolf. Clearly that 15 pounds of muscle has done the kid good, as he looks a little bit bigger now, as he is going to try to fight off the monster here. J-Mac, very tall individual, and no stranger to the gym. He clangs and bangs with the best of them, as he is now waiting for the Saponi Werewolf to get up. Ladies and gentlemen, here now, Irish whip into the corner. I'm excited to see this match play out. I'm excited for the main event, too. The main event, of course, the 30-man Royal Rumble to declare 30-man Royal Rumble to declare your very first Gimmick Factory LSWA champion. And now J-Mac working Saponi Werewolf over here in the corner. And J-Mac now screaming in the corner, I'm about to beat this boy like a redheaded stepchild, as he is now slamming Justin Booth into the corner. But now Justin Booth not liking the sound of that as he fights back. I'm impressed with Justin Booth, man. Like I said, nice little cruiserweight kid. But I think, if I'm not mistaken, the WWF is talking about bringing back their cruiserweight division. And I might have to come back with some notes, maybe tell them Justin Booth might be the crown jewel of that WWF division, as he is now trying to get out of that cage. He might have hit him pretty hard. He's got those motocross boots on. Let me tell you something. I've been kicked in the face by motocross boots. They don't feel good. It sucks. But J-Mac now fighting back, making sure that the Saponi Werewolf doesn't get out of the cage. And here we go. We might get a little power bomb here. Drops Justin Booth down. And already this match off to the races. This is an interesting game of play. Look at him. Look at him calling. And that crowns Justin Booth. Now Justin Booth just trying to finally rid. I guess he's trying to just rid the psyche of the Figure Fight Club. Oh man, look at that big mafia kick now, busting Justin Booth wide open. As now J-Mac trying to get the hell out of here. He's climbing. Justin Booth might be in some serious trouble. He took that boot right to the face and busted him wide open. That might have knocked him out cold. As now J-Mac climbing over the cage. J-Mac might be getting out here, as now the Saponi Werewolf trying to climb to get him. And now he got him. He just punched him. Luckily, just grabbed his pants now as he's now firing some shots, yanking him back into the ring. As J-Mac almost escaped, got the W here. As now the Saponi Werewolf. Oh, wait a minute now. Smashes J-Mac off that metal bar and lands him right back in the ring. That hurt. That happened to me last week. That motherfucker Stone Cold did that shit to me. That shit hurt. As now wrenching the neck is the Saponi Werewolf. Very impressive, man. You guys are fucking good. I'm impressed with this, boys. You guys did your homework on each other. You practiced. And now you're here. You find yourselves in a steel cage, battling it out. Who's going to have the bragging rights after today? As now J-Mac gets slammed off that corner. And the Saponi Werewolf, I think he's going to drop kick him into that corner. Whoa, Jesus. That'll knock the wind right out of you. I don't care who you are. Go for a cover here. I don't know. He just kicks out there. Of course, now, I don't know if you heard the count. I can't hear the count up here in the booth. I can't really see the ref. So, wait a minute. Coup de grace. The Saponi Stomp, as he calls it. This might do it right here. Could this do it? Nope. J-Mac kicks out at 2. But the Saponi Werewolf might have the formula here. Stay on top of J-Mac. Hit him with every barrage of attacks that you have. And maybe you can keep the big man down. I mean, obviously, the size advantage I would give to J-Mac. I would make that J-Mac my insurance policy any day of the week. I don't blame Obby the Snake Cobra one bit for going out and recruiting J-Mac first, Alpha Red, and now they got Peter Moline. That's a lot of beef and cheese in that faction. Let me tell you something. Anybody who wants to fight them, I'd be worried, because they are putting together quite the array, or quite the eclectic styles. It's impressive, man. As J-Mac now showing his power off, as he now manhandles Justin Booth and drops him with a flapjack right on the apron there. Justin Booth basically kissing Roughshode's logo as he kicks out at 2. The tallest guy on the roster would be Sam D. He is 7 foot plus, 400 or 500 plus pounds. He is a member of the Voodoo Temple with their leader, the witch doctor Rada, who stands at a massive 6'8", 300 plus pounds. J-Mac stands at 6'6", 200 plus pounds. And now he's going to hit him with the smooth sailing. He just hit Justin Booth with the smooth sailing, going for that cover very disrespectfully. But Justin Booth kicks out. And J-Mac very upset there. I don't blame him. That would upset me. Somebody kicks out of the bone crusher. And now look at that power now being displayed by J-Mac as he just tosses around Justin Booth like he is literally a bag of garbage. And now drops the elbow. Justin Booth might be in some serious trouble here. And now look at that, breaking it up now. European uppercut. Hell of a European uppercut. I know Justin Booth trained a little bit with William Regal as he now drops J-Mac across the ropes. And it seems like he's fired up here. And now he's telling the ref to open up the ring, open up the door. As now J-Mac's getting up to his feet and he's going to try and stop him. I guess maybe Justin Booth was trying to bait and switch him. And he baited him incompletely. And he's going for that Bloody Sunday. Nails the Bloody Sunday. That move, let me tell you, I've taken that move. It sucks. Going for a cover here. Could this do it? And J-Mac just kicks out. I think maybe the answer might be hit him with a Bloody Sunday and maybe escape out of this cage. But now Justin Booth, he's planning for something here. As he's now going to the top rope and a big-time Superman punch. Like I said, I've done the Superman. So Superman punch won me the match last week. So there's no shame in that if you hit him with the Superman punch. A nice front drop kick now by Saponi Werewolf. God damn, this kid is good. So I'm gonna take some notes here. Hold on, I'm writing it down. I'm writing that shit down. I'm gonna tell that dummy Nick Aldis and that stupid idiot Adam Pearce that we need to bring this guy in. I'm writing these notes down. Nice drop kick by this kid. This kid is good right now. Let me tell you something. I'm gonna make some notes. Hold on, make some notes about J-Mac too. I'm gonna take him from the 55. No, nice drop kick by Saponi Werewolf. They're going for a cover here. This guy, man, that'd about put me down if I got hit. And he won. The Saponi Werewolf got the victory with the kick right in the corner. I think J-Mac's head might have smashed into that back. We'll watch off the replay here. But what a match as the Saponi Werewolf gets the retribution that I guess he was looking for. And like I said, let me put an asterisk next to this kid's name because I'm going to talk to that motherfucking Nick Aldis and that dumb dipshit Adam Pearce. We're going to get that motherfucker on this roster. God damn, what a match. Saponi Werewolf. Hell of a match, dude. You got the job done. Highly impressive. Finally pulling the thorn out of your side of the Figure Fight Club. As J-Mac now a little upset saying that's a bucket of horse shit. Listen, could this just be beginning? Thank you so much, my love. I love you. Could this just be beginning or maybe is this the end? We don't know. At the Gimmick Factory, this feud could be endless, my people. And like I said, if you're thinking about joining the membership, hopefully shows like this entice you to join. Join, man. Come. Be a part of this roster. Be a part of the action. You could be in a cage match with either Saponi Werewolf, Justin Booth, or, of course, the Smooth Man, J-Mac. As these guys battle it out for in-ring supremacy every day. You could be and I'm, what? Oh, Rowdy Riles was heard backstage during an interview, letting the locker room know and Kitsune know where she stands. It looks like she is still coming for the gold, and she'll go through a Hell in a Cell to get it. Ladies and gentlemen, Will Kitsune to get a shot? Okay. Will Kitsune finally cut a promo responding to Rowdy Riles. Let me tell you something right now, though. I'm highly impressed with Justin Booth and that cage match victory. But let's move on to what we're looking at now. A 30-man battle royal to crown the very first LSWA Gimmick Factory champion. Now, I've received a list of people here. As you can see right here, I'm making sure that I'm not on this list because that'd be pretty interesting if I come out and I'm still here in the booth, right? I am not on this list, right? Double check it. These are the list of competitors that have been randomly selected. Yes, you see Batman on the list. Yes, Batman is on the list. All these men were randomly selected. That's why Macho Man Randy Savage couldn't come in the booth. Now that motherfucker makes sense. That's why he was on the phone. Randy Savage was selected in this battle royal. That motherfucker. Okay? Vince Steele has showed up. Now, as you know, Vince Steele is the WCW World Champion. You could have 2 belts. That could happen. So we got a lot going on here. Peter Moline is in here. Obby the Snake Cobra is in here. The Figure Fight Club is represented pretty well in here. As you see, Bobby Sapphire. Surprise, bitches. That's my wild card. The newest member of the pre-roll. My man. My actual tag team partner. The guy I came up with in pro wrestling. Bobby fucking Sapphire. Kenny. Thank you. So, anyway. The rest. Let's see who plays out. Samdy. Somebody asked who the biggest man on the roster is. Well, he's right there, Samdy. He will be in this battle royal to crown the first ever Gimmick Factory champion. Now, I'm not going to play any of the music. That will be in the edited version over on the LSWA channel. So let's see how this plays out. I will do the first 2 themes if I can find them. I'm excited. So let's go. So the battle royal now the Royal Rumble about to play out here. Let's see who the unfortunate people who drew number 1 and 2 in this Royal Rumble. Of course, we're going to get the rules from Shane Ferry.
Royal Rumble match. Now, the 2 superstars that drew number 1 and number 2 will start the ring at the same time.
I want to thank you all for hanging out with me. You can be anywhere on your Saturday afternoon.
This will continue until
and you're hanging out with me. I appreciate you. Please hit the like button if you haven't. If you're not a subscriber, please consider subscribing. Sometimes people come through and watch the live stream. They don't even hit that subscribe button. If you want to know when I go live, you need to hit the little bell notification. If you want to be a part of the roster, join the fucking membership, man. We'll put you on the roster. We'll make you look cool as shit. We'll give you cool theme music. And we'll make you great storylines. You get the storyline content for members only every Monday, Tuesday latest. And, of course, the pay-per-views that coincide with those storylines will be members only. Of course, the very first pay-per-view, Slamboree and Backlash,
Introducing
will be this week. And hey, BX Medic. No, man, the unfortunate recipient of number 1. Here we go. Oh, my God. That'll come through. As BX Medic now headed to the ring. Listen, I've had a couple of run-ins with this young man. He's pretty good. You know, he's pretty good. I think it might be in the bedroom. He's a good kid. He shows the chutzpah. I'm impressed. So I'm excited to see. Maybe he might be the first Gimmick Factory champion. I wouldn't mind competing with him against him for the title, to be quite honest with you. And I know everybody right now is talking shit. They're all saying, Tone Bone, you fought Don Curvin in the main event last week in the gauntlet. He came out and he beat you, choked you out. Yeah, he choked me out. Let me tell you something. If the roles were reversed, I would have kicked his teeth right down his throat. I would have hit him with a bone crusher, and I would have went home as the winner as well. I'm not mad at him. I get it. That's what it is, all fair in love and war. This is now we're going to get to this battle royal here. I don't know who's coming out now. I'm seeing this video, and it's Shane Edwards. Oh, crap, Shane Edwards, who literally just went to war earlier today with Action Figure Addict, is now starting off the Royal Rumble against fucking I forgot who just came out. Against BX Medic. Thank you, Jesus Christ. I'm fucking hot. Thank you so much. What happened in the middle ball stuff, buddy? That's all right. This cup will do. Oh, I needed a drink of water. Man, I don't know how Tony Styles does this. The fucking guy. And here we go. Action Figure Addict got the W over on Same Time today. And now Same Time, the unfortunate recipient of the number 1. I know, he literally just walked down. I forgot. The unfortunate recipient of number 2. Listen, everybody says number 1 sucks, but number 2 is just as bad. You get in the ring with the guy in the bell ring. You both start. You're both number 1, basically. Number 2 don't start until that countdown starts, man. But here we go. We stop this music as the Royal Rumble has started. 30 men, 1 goal to become the LSWA Gimmick Factory champion. A nice move by Same Time. Now, like I said, there's only 1 goal here. You got to toss your opponent over the top rope. Both feet have to hit the floor, and then they are eliminated. And here we go. The countdown starts. 10, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. That's who's coming out next here. The Royal Rumble, I'm going to tell you right now, is my favorite match of all the matches in pro wrestling. It's always unpredictable. You never know who's coming out. You never know who's winning. And here they go. Ken Lanza, number 3, Of course, he's another unfortunate recipient of a loss today at the hands of Niko Daddy, Neekotronus, and Yojo Daddy. As now, look at this, Ken Lanza trying to eliminate BX Medic already, and Shane Edwards saying, fuck it, let's do it together. As they try to end, there goes BX Medic, the first elimination here at the LSWA's Gimmick Factory. Ken Lanza back elbow. Right? No, they're eating, right? As now Ken Lanza's being choked down by Shane Edwards. Now he's getting stomped out. Ken Lanza's on the, and oh, wait a minute, Talib now, big Talib is now in the ring as he's now going to drop a big-time headbutt. I'm going to download this anyway. I try to make sure, I hope it saves because it said the thing was full of the library. No, I'm talking about the video. I might not be able to keep this video. Yeah, so if this video doesn't go up, I'm sorry. But when I went live, it was telling me that the library was full, and I don't know if it's going to record this video. They don't care. They're waiting for Shane to get up, I guess. And I don't know who's coming out next, as there are no themes. And I don't even know the way it looks. Oh, here he is, Randy Savage. Finally here. As Lanza goes right after Randy Savage. Of course, a tried and true member of the New World Order is the Macho Man Randy Savage. Feel the madness as I feel it coursing through my veins as the Macho Man is in the ring right now, fighting it out with Ken Lanza. Who would have thunk it? As he drops the Macho Man across the ropes. And now slamming his head right off that mat. Macho Man right now is going to and now the big man, Infinite Rob, 7 foot, 300 plus pounds. His big Infinite Rob. Let me tell you something. I'm a member of the WWF roster, but I'm watching this WCW roster. A lot of these guys are on WCW. I think with the exception of Big Talib, everybody's on WCW. As a matter of fact, hold on, I'm getting some words. No, Infinite Rob was traded to WWF this past week. Okay, so Infinite Rob has been traded as he will now be a team going forward with Big Talib over on the WWF brand. So that's good to know. Well, good and bad to know because I don't want to cross paths with these guys. But now Big Talib showing the power. And here comes Brandon Matthews. Hits the ring. Big time boot by Ken Lanza. Drops Brandon Matthews. As I said before, whoever wins this match, whoever becomes the Gimmick Factory champion, will have to defend the title every week at the Gimmick Factory. Whether it's multiple man matches, whether it's another battle royal. It doesn't matter. However Dick Hammerbush decides it goes, that's how it's going. What an electric chair drop by Big Infinite Rob. Drops Shane Edwards. Shane Edwards, let me tell you something. He's fighting at a disadvantage. He had a great match with Action Figure Ad, and now he's out here. And now Lanza just drops Brandon Matthews with a powerbomb. Look at Infinite Rob just walking to leave around. And Moline, who debuted before with a big-time victory, going to try to eliminate Shane Edwards and eliminate Shane Edwards. So Shane Edwards, unfortunately, will not be your very first Gimmick Factory champion. As now all of these guys in here now fighting it out right now. I'm excited. Like I said, I love the Royal Rumble. I love the unpredictableness of it. I love that all these guys can be in the ring at the same time. Ken Lanza, clothesline to hell to Brandon Matthews. He was smart. He would toss Brandon Matthews right out. Brandon Matthews, a big-time WWF fixture. He is now eliminated by Ken Lanza. Now who's on their way to the ring here? J1's now on the way to the ring, and Savage is also out. Thank you so much, Lunchbox Killer, for letting me know. Unfortunately, Macho Man has been eliminated. As Talib and Infinite Rob trying to eliminate each other, but can't get the job done. And now, wait a minute. Big time clothesline by Infinite Rob. J1's now clotheslines Infinite Rob. As Infinite Rob attacks his tag team, J1's now loves the violence with the close fist punches. As now I assume Lunchbox Killer is on his way to the ring here. There he comes, Lunchbox Killer. Formerly UFC champion, now trying to win the Gimmick Factory Championship. All this now is broken down. This is an absolute brawl here at the Gimmick Factory. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me on Saturday Afternoon Slam. Like I said before, please head on over to Same Time Toys' channel right after this event is done. You can watch Smoking Joe's at Same Time Toys, Jeff and Woody, Triple Deuce. They hang out, they talk toys, they just talk life. They have funny banter, it's great. And here comes Kirbstomp, who I believe got the dub. No, Peter Moline got the dub, so he might want to eliminate Peter Moline, maybe get some retribution back for that loss. I don't know what's going on. He's attacking J1's. That's not smart. J1's is a nut job. He both fights it. And now big time neck breaker by Infinite Rob. And I don't know who you got your money on, Who do you think's going to win this? Put right now in the comments. There's 24 people, so I expect 24 answers. Who do you expect to win? As now big time boot by Infinite Rob drops Peter Moline. Now who's coming out now? We don't know. Could be Mike on. It could be Blake Tarpley. Oh shit! It's Bones, a member of the Voodoo Temple. Drops Kirbstomp right on his dome. Now lands a dumps J1's. And Jesus, Talib and Infinite Rob, a tag team, really fighting it out. Maybe making sure they are a Temple. A Temple, a team. Now Infinite Rob going after Peter Moline, trying to eliminate him. Diane Alton voting on Batman. Everybody's voting for Batman. Let's, like I said, more comments. It's 25 of you. Let's see who's going to win this. Comments, sound off in the comments. Who do you think's going to win as Lunchbox now gets dumped over the top rope? And luckily, Bones went right after Ken Lanza. And Ken Lanza couldn't live. Oh, there goes Talib. Infinite Rob eliminates Big Talib right from this match. Holy crap. And now, J1 goes after Infinite Rob. Going to try to eliminate Infinite Rob. And now, Bones distracts. Now, they were saying, some people saying laser pants. This is randomized, so nobody's coming out in the number that you saw. That was just what they were there for. It's all randomized. We don't know when they're coming out. I wish it said the name and the number. It said it doesn't say that. I might have to look to see if it's displayed there. As now, you're going to get a break. You're going to get a break in the countdown because the ring hit the match. As a true heel, I vote for myself. That's allowed. That's allowed. Yeah, totally. Oh, here, speaking of Neekotronus, voted for himself to win. Now hitting the ring. Yeah, I think so. Now, out. Head lands and attack him. Working him down that corner. Yes, that's right. Now Neekotronus just trying to find somebody to eliminate. But Ken lands and now going to powerbomb Neekotronus. I'll tell you what. Listen, I may not have, I don't have a dog in the fight, right? Maybe Bobby Sapphire, but let me tell you something. Neekotronus, I wouldn't mind seeing that gold around your waist, brother. You look like the most complete wrestler next to Peter Moline, who's literally just Triple H. Now J1's works on the Lunchbox Killer, the two fighters in the corner. There's a lot of eliminations now. I didn't know who got eliminated. But that's all right. I'll watch the replay. J1's now going for a senton. Neekotronus eliminated by Peter Moline. I'm seeing the singles one-on-one next week. Right there between those two for sure. As now, look, Neekotronus furious outside. He is angry. Visibly angry outside with that elimination. Yeah, now catch toys, and now Lunchbox Killer eliminated by J1's. And J1's just punches Bones right in the chest. Jesus. Whoa. What is going on right now? It says Montez Ford, but it's not Montez Ford, obviously. There you go. It's Jamal Jackson, one half of the movement. Tag team over on Raw right now. Well, also co-host of Spot Monkey Radio. Yeah, it's Lee. And Jamal Jackson now. And a slam now was his gimmick in pro wrestling. And there goes J1's. Good showing by J1's. As now Jamal Jackson goes after Bones. And nice Manhattan drop. Now he comes out now. Probably Obby the Snake. Oh no, Blake Tarpley. Handsome Blake Tarpley now hitting the ring. Another guy. But that Gimmick Factory title might look good around. Yes, there will be. There probably will be at some point, yes. You got to crown one at a time, Justin. One at a time. Because Peter Moline. I'm not betting him. I'm not putting something in the way of Peter Moline. He's holding up his own. This crowd is fire. Uh-oh, here comes Paulie Pepperjack. The sausage and pepper's on his way to the ring right now. There's another individual who I wouldn't mind seeing reach the mountaintop and grab that brass ring for the first time. Hell yeah. Also, Jeff Farino's in this. I wouldn't mind seeing him this. I think he's in this. What up, Peter Moline dumps Paulie Pepperjack. Now look at this. Look at the power displayed by Infinite Rob. And now Jamal Jackson going right at him. And oh boy, either Sandy or Rada. One of the two. I think it's Rada. And yeah, here he comes. Another guy. And if he gets that belt, he might monopolize that belt. No one might take it from Rada if he wins. As Rada now is in the ring. Paulie Pepperjack eliminated, unfortunately. Blake Tarpley, Peter Moline, Infinite Rob, Jamal Jackson, and Rada. We're about to see the next man here. Let's see who's about to hit the ring. Who is, Teddy Darklaw. Will the championship become hella dope? Let's see. Now, Peter Moline goes right after hella dope and drops down Teddy Darklaw. Two big men over there on the ropes, Rada and Infinite Rob. Now Jamal Jackson goes after Peter Moline, which has not been a good idea. Peter Moline is going to eliminate people. That's the line. Now Jamal Jackson locking up. And here comes It's Chad. It's Chad has now entered the fray. Here he comes. Chad Hole has hit the ring. It's Chad now in the Battle Royal to become the Gimmick Factory champion. Dumps Blake Tarpley right out of the ring. As Infinite Rob and Chad as Peter Moline takes it. With Jamal Jackson, Ted Darklaw, and Rada going at it. Yeah, Paulie was eliminated real quick. Rada might be a good choice here, but I don't know, man. This is going to come down to the very last one. I'm excited to see who will be the Gimmick Factory champion come the end of this. Peter Moline's gone. Ted Darklaw finally eliminates Peter Moline and now turns his attention as Mython the Python enters the fray. If I had to put my money, I'd put it on Mython. Mython going right after Jamal Jackson. And now Jamal Jackson slams Mython down, displaying some serious power. Now, Infinite Rob might be dumping Jamal Jackson right out of the ring. Down goes Jamal. And now Mython the Python going to power bomb Infinite Rob. And wait a minute. I thought he was going to dump him right over the top rope. A little fireman's carry over the top. But look at him. Teddy Darklaw. Really going at it right now. And here comes Laser Pants. All three of them in the ring now. Oh, Jesus, Laser Pants with a cheap shot. So Mython the Python. Now Mython and It's Chad lock it up. This is what everybody wanted to see. I'm sorry. Laser Pants and Chad, thank you for correcting. Because now Infinite Rob gets involved here on his buddy Chad. And puts Chad down. Now puts Chad right in the side. Now Laser Pants taking a little liberties with Chad right now. Not too happy with Chad attacking him. Well, let's see who comes out now. And Rada's eliminated. God damn, Rada. Infinite Rob eliminated. Here comes Vince Steele, the current WCW champion. Everybody was smart. They worked together to eliminate Vince Steele. As Infinite Rob now might be the man. Look, he powered. Oh, Jesus, look at that power displayed by Infinite Rob. Drops Vince Steele. Holy shit, I'm impressed. Infinite Rob as Chad just dives and punches Infinite Rob right in the face. Look at the power displayed by Rob. Now here, who comes out now? He's going to hit the ring now. Here comes Bobby Sapphire, my guy. Yep, he did. That's the ticket right there, my guy, Bobby Sapphire. He gets dumped right on his back by Robert's Infinite Realms here. A nice maneuver by Rob. No, he was beefier, but that was about as close as I could get it. When he was wrestling, yes. No. He might look like that now, but when he was wrestling, he looked like that. Yeah. As now Bobby Sapphire going to jack up Laser Pants. Look at the power. One of the strongest men I've ever been in the ring with was Bobby Sapphire. It's a true story. And here comes Batman. Batman is here, but Kenny gets eliminated. God damn, Bobby Sapphire And Batman dumps Python. Jesus Christ, Batman is here as Laser Pants trying to get Batman out. Jesus Christ, I can't believe Batman has finally made an appearance in the LSWA. Holy crap, Batman looks awesome. It actually looks cool. And in comes the biggest man at the LSWA, Sandy. He is here. Look at the power. Look at the power by the monster Sandy. He's the last option for the Voodoo Temple. As yes, Tony speaks, that is in fact the Cape Crusader. Supplied to us specifically by McFarlane Toys. And here comes Bourbon McJack. As Bourbon McJack has hit the ring now. Will Bourbon McJack be the first ever? I know that's exactly how he will. May he rest in peace. I love the race every day. Now, bro, man, Sandy taking out Bourbon McJack. And Chad is eliminated. Chad not happy about it. We got to watch back as he eliminated Chad. Chad was when Laser Pants was eliminated. Yeah. Is weight detection turned on? It absolutely is, Fred. Yeah. There it is. I turned it on. It is on. And Sandy now. Oh, look at that. Bourbon McJack trying to fight back. Sandy is a super. Yeah. Sandy is a super heavyweight, so he can do big moves to Vince Steele. He could presence. Yeah. And now he just tosses Bourbon McJack. Same with Robertson. Robertson's super heavyweight as well. And now Sandy trying to eliminate the WCW World Heavyweight Champion, Vince Steele. It's very hard to pick a winner. You're absolutely right now. We don't know who's going to win this. As now Mython focuses. He's got the power bomb at Bourbon McJack. And what a power bomb. Look at the Death Valley driver on Sandy. Who's coming out now? And now comes Jay Gonzo. Jay Gonzo now in the ring. Jay Gonzo might be eliminating Vince Steele. Oh no, Vince Steele right back in the ring. Jay Gonzo staying on top of Vince Steele. Smart. Well maneuver by Jay Gonzo here. As Bourbon McJack now showing the David versus Goliath story holds true. As he put that, look at that now, Mython. Headbutt. As Gonzo stays on top. I don't know who's left. The number. I don't know who's coming out. But here comes Jeff Farino. Jeff Farino's on his way to the ring. Another big man. In comes Jeff Farino. And look at the maneuver by Jeff Farino. The bouncy ball. Now goes Mython the Python. Eliminated by Sandy, but Jeff Farino doesn't like that. Don't take kindly to that. And now is attacking Sandy, who's now. And now Batman attacking Sandy. Batman, nice European uppercut. Vince Steele takes it to Jay Gonzo. And Jeff Farino now takes it to Bourbon McJack. And now Jeff Farino might be eliminating Bourbon McJack. Bourbon McJack might not have enough here. Jeff Farino, there he does. Look at, and now goes Batman. Unfortunately, Batman got to take that shit back to Gotham City. Yeah. He wrote Leather Pants. Yeah, I gave him that in the street. Now Jay Gonzo going after Bourbon McJack as Sandy tries to take out the big man. Sandy is. Yeah, Batman got eliminated. And now, here we go. The countdown starts again. Now Gonzo and Bourbon McJack fighting it out. Trying to avoid Sandy. The big monster. This might be FNB. I'm not sure. It is. It's FNB, the other half of the movement. As now, who just got eliminated? Jay Gonzo just got eliminated by Vince Steele. As now, Vince Steele going to take it to the fat, nasty bastard, FNB. Big time senton bomb. Right on FNB as Bourbon McJack now stomping out Sandy. He eliminates Vince Steele. He might. As now Vince Steele eliminates FNB. If Sandy eliminates Vince Steele, he will definitely find himself in the title picture at Slamboree. And here comes Obby the Snake Cobra. As Sandy is bleeding because Jeff Farino right foot forward with that kick. Man, now Obby's now in the ring. Now beautiful drop kick. Now busts open Jeff Farino. Because now Bird McJack's going right after Obby the Snake Cobra. Drops Obby. Like I said, they're fighting to become the very first LSWA Gimmick Factory champion. These men, I don't know who's left. I don't know how many's left. This could do it right here. Is that Bird McJack, they just dropped him. That might have been it. Obby might have been the last guy. Jeff Areno now trying to eliminate Vince Steele. He might eliminate Vince Steele. Jeff Areno puts Vince Steele over the top rope now. He just has to push him off the apron. Jeff Areno eliminates Vince Steele. Vince Steele now goes back to WCW, and it's a Gurry by Jeff Areno. This is the final four of the battle of the Royal Rumble to crown the very first LSWA Gimmick Factory champion. And Bourbon throws Jeff Areno right into the corner. And Sandy now, Bourbon McJack, he's so fired. He's so wired. That's fucking drunk bastard. As he now goes for right after. Austin Sandy now going after Obby the Snake. Obby the Snake now trying with an inverse DDT. Holy shit, what a match. I'm highly impressed with this right now. As Sandy and Bourbon McJack work over each other. And Obby the Snake and Jeff Areno take you to the final four guys. Here in this Royal Rumble. And Sandy now going to take it to Bourbon McJack. Bourbon McJack better fight him off. Sandy is way too powerful as he's about to dump Bourbon McJack right over that rope, and there goes Bourbon McJack. Hell of a showing, Bourbon McJack. But wait a minute, Obby the Snake might be going next. Obby the Snake might be eliminated here. Jeff Areno trying to eliminate him. Sandy just letting him fight it off. Sandy not really giving a shit. Now, wait a minute. Sandy focusing his attention on Jeff Areno. Slams Jeff Areno and oh, man, clotheslines. Obby the Snake right down to the mat here. And now he's going to slam Jeff Areno. This young man, Sandy, is full possessed by Joe Boutoni Fox. Might be taking that title home to the Voodoo Temple as he's about to powerbomb Jeff Areno. Powerbomb to Jeff Areno as Obby smartly, immediately attacks him, tries to eliminate him. But this man might be too strong. Sandy. This is the last match. This is your main event for the Gimmick Factory. As wait a minute now, Sandy going to try to eliminate Obby the Snake, and he might be eliminating Obby the Snake, and there goes Obby the Snake. Going to try to push Obby out of the ring. If Jeff Areno helps, he might be in deep trouble and can't push Obby the Snake out. Obby trying to hold on, trying to become the Gimmick Factory. Oh, big time boot by Sandy, but wait a minute, Jeff Areno now trips him out, slams his head. Impressive maneuver by Jeff Areno. Jeff Areno now trying to figure out some kind of maneuver on Sandy. Doesn't know what to do now. Focuses his attention. Wait a minute. Obby the Snake, like a snake, striking from the grass. And now he's going to dump Sandy out. He might eliminate Sandy. But no, Sandy gets right back in the ring. The guy is just too big, too strong. Like now, wait a minute, Obby. But now Sandy fighting back here. Holy crap. These three men want to be the LSWA Gimmick Factory champion. Now they're going to double team Obby. Holy crap. As now they focus their attention on each other. Now Jeff drops Obby again. Listen, either one of these men deserve to be champion. And Jeff Areno now eliminates Sandy. Last two. Jeff. Oh, shit. Jeff. And Obby, no, wait a minute. Obby, no. Jeff trying to celebrate, thinking Obby was eliminated. And no. Jeff fighting back. Jeff goes back in the ring. These two men want to be the Gimmick Factory champion. Jeff Areno trying to eliminate Obby, but wait a minute. A beautiful brain buster by Obby the Snake. And now Obby might be the first ever Gimmick Factory champion right now. And look at this. Beautiful maneuver by Obby the Snake. He's about to dump Jeff. He's about to dump Jeff right out of the ring here. Oh, wait a minute now. He's got to work Jeff up. Can Jeff fight back? Can Jeff fight him off? And I don't know if Jeff can do it. Can Jeff fight him off? Oh, wait a minute. No. And no. Oh, there's your first ever Gimmick Factory champion, Obby the Snake. Cobra, the fucking Figure Fight Club. Jesus Christ. Just when you think they take one step back, they take one giant leap forward. And now, Obby is the LSWA's champion. Number 30, officially the luckiest number at the LSWA. Congratulations, Obby. You are the official LSWA Gimmick Factory champion. Fucking A, brother Jeff. Fantastic. What a fucking show tonight, boys and girls. I'm proud of all of you. Oh, my goodness. It was fantastic all around. Everybody did a great job. Whoever wasn't involved this week, you will be involved next week. Obby, from now on, is our champion, so he will be defending that title every Saturday here at the Gimmick Factory. So please come hang out with us to watch that as that plays out. Listen, I don't know how into virtual wrestling you are, but this was fucking awesome. I had an absolute blast this week, and every week so far, we've been over to Same Time Toys' channel. Woody and Jeff and Shane will be going live. They will be talking toys and what have you. And then, of course, who will be the first opponent? I don't know. This was a hell of a showing, and to be quite honest with you, Gilfry, I might have to give it to Jeff Arena. Gallifrey, I might have to give it to Jeff Arena. That was a hell of the last two guys. Jeff Arena eliminated Sam D. So, if anything, it'd probably be Jeff Arena one-on-one, the very first title defense against Obby the Snake Cobra, to see where we go from there. Thank you so much, Justin Booth. Like I said, you guys nailed it. This was fantastic. I didn't do Tony Styles because I wasn't feeling so good to I have a headache and I didn't want to be screaming like Tony Styles. So I just did it as me. Hopefully, Tone Bone did a good job as well. I had fun doing it. It was fun. But at Slamboree, I will be looking for a guest commentator to join in the booth with Tony Styles. I will have to run things down. It might be Mikey, might be the first one, because I might want to do, ever since he said that Harry Carey, I just think it would be hilarious if Tony Styles and Harry Carey called the Slamboree and Backlash show. But we'll see. If he's busy, he's busy. It's no big deal. But thank you guys. Like I said, head on over to Same Time Toys and watch Shane, Jeff, and Woody. Please, you guys, thank you so much for being members. If you just hang out with us, Gallifrey, I hope you subscribe, brother. I hope you're in. I hope we'll see you here every Saturday live at the Gimmick Factory. If you want to join the membership, we will make you. We'll put you on the roster. Same thing with you, Larry. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. I appreciate you guys very, very much, man. Like, for real. I can barely manage a step stool. Well, you did it. You nailed it. And if it's virtual ladder, so I put my money on it being an awesome match. Slamboree is next week. So there is no Saturday evening slam. That'll probably be Sunday evening slam. And we'll do members only a Backlash and Slamboree. Jeff, thank you so much, brother. I appreciate you. The Toy Elite Network got it. So if anybody knows who the Toy Elite Network is, tell them about this. I'm subscribed. I'll be back next week. I'll catch you up on. Thank you so much, Gilfry. I appreciate you, brother. Thank you so much for subscribing. I appreciate you. And growing this channel is very near and dear to me. So thank you, guys. Have a great rest of your afternoon. This has been the LSWA's Sunday Evening Slam for myself, for my beautiful producer, my lovely wife, Dominique, who always helps me. Thank you to Rowdy Riles. Thank you, Shane Edwards. Thank you, Saponi Werewolf, for supplying the promos. You guys did a fantastic job. We will have, of course, more promos. Obby, I expect a promo from you, young man. You are now the LSWA's heavyweight champion. You are a representation of the Gimmick Factory and Legend Series. So I expect a promo out of you, young man. I appreciate you guys. Have a great day. Take it easy. And as always, keep kayfabe. Deuces.